Excuse my bonnet. I don't give a fuck, man. I gotta trim this weed. I just woke up. Okay, yeah, we in there. That's us. That's us. That's us. That's us. Got my broski in the background. Let me get this damn joint together. Mm-hmm. Can you feel it coming on? I look in the mirror and say, we gon' be okay. That nigga look back at me and say, we already straight. Take a look at my watch and it's time to make a play. That ain't time to wait for no man, bitch, get yours for it's too late.
Don't get mad, I'm living. Don't swear, gotta be live it. Can't stop a nigga on the pivot. Try to cop my style, had to switch. I'm big fat back with twisting. Nigga ain't on my level, I'm lifting. Baby mom walk past me switch. She got that ass on her, I'm hitting. I listen to myself, man, I say, damn, that nigga spitting. Salute my Joe when the brand come from Chicago, shit hit different. I watch out for them folk nowadays, like nigga be bullshit. It's too many trying to give me advice, but that ain't how you living. Bless my pockets and my spirit. I just found a pocket, know you hear it. Nigga, out of pocket, I don't fear it. Better respect it, so don't come near it. Go.
Big blunt, smoking weed, brother.
Whoa, bad chasing, getting to that dope. Grams in the scale, all I know. Clientele pointing to the dope. Thumbs hurting in my fingers, so still talk a woman out of clothes. I ain't never played with my nose. How you try me to get exposed? Yes, they fell for the hype, but that's the shit I don't like. Trying to get my paper right, but that's the shit I don't like.
I look in the mirror and say, we gon' be okay. That nigga look back at me and say, we already straight. Take a look at my watch and it's time to make a play. That ain't time to wait for no man, bitch, get yours for it's too late.
Hey, get no fuck, live it up. If it's 99 problems, pour it in a cup, nigga. Fuck them nigga, bitch, we ballin', I ain't from the bluff.
Cut my bitch your ass to death, please don't think you tough.
I ain't walking that bitch, I'm skipping. Blowin' get ahead, now you can't hit it. Don't show me that shit, I get it. Hit a lick, now I'm feeling terrific. My taste in women exquisite. My taste in shoes expensive. If she on you, boy, I'm with it. Need my bank account tremendous.
My account gotta use pimpin'.
Put it in my pocket, who pimpin'? These niggas got a sickness. They sick of watching me win. Go. I forgave the haters, but now I can't forget, bitch. I ran out of paper.
I made another hit list.
I still don't wish bad on nigga, cause I heard that shit come back. I was lost, now I'm found, worried about where the fuck you at. I been on the grind, though, flipping this, flip that. Never hard to find, I'm in the kitchen with it set. I feel like the trap I made a pet do, jumping jacks. I love some pussy, light her up with my Thundercat. How she looking when I get done, you won't even wanna bet. He tryna do something new, we already moved on from that.
I look in the mirror and say, we gon' be okay. That nigga look back at me and say, we already straight. Take a look at my watch and it's time to make a play. That ain't time to wait for no man, bitch, get yours for it's too late.
You know, live it up. If it's 99 pounds, pour it in a cup, nigga. Fuck them nigga, bitch, we ballin', I ain't from the bluff. Cut my beat your ass to death, bitch, please don't think you tough.
Hey, Mark Jazz, what's up, boy? What's up with it, bro? What it do? Trying to get this bud buck down so that I trim. I like to get it off the brain first, then put that. Like that. Man, I smoked one just to test it and see where we was at today. I was stuck for hours. Bro, everything I tested from this run had me stuck for hours. All this shit got crazy legs on it as far as how long the high would take you. I'm riding off a high from a blunt that I smoke. I'm sure it's 2 a.m. The last blunt I smoked was probably around about like 10, 11 o'clock. I'm still high as shit, bro. Feel pretty goddamn good. I feel pretty fucking good. I can't wait. Yeah, we getting straight into the trimming today. And we trimming that MOB Only run. Say that peach crescendo for last, cause that's what we're gonna end up trimming last from this session. I'm chopping down some more plants. If not tomorrow, fucking motherfucking if not tomorrow, probably Friday. So I just try to open up my eyes real big. You know what I'm saying? That's as big as these shits will get right now, bro. We got some good shit going on, man. But you know, the grind don't motherfucking stop. The grind never stops, man. Hope everybody sleeping good out there. If all my dogs working, you know what I'm saying, get that motherfucking paper. And whoever up with me, I appreciate you for rocking out. For real, for real. But yep. Gonna be a whole bunch of weed porn. You know what I'm saying? And me and my fucking bonnet. So let's get it, bro. Go.
What's going on, Gromies? Welcome back to another My Cannabis World weekly update. I hope all
that graphic clean. Wait, hold that little graphic clean now.
Cannabis World weekly update.
I like that.
I hope all y'all had a good week.
Like that.
Nah. I hope all y'all had a great week, man. Cause I know I sure did. We're gonna have a lot to cover on this episode. I got a lot to unpack with you guys, man. But first off, starting off, I hope all y'all in a good place. Hope all y'all in a good headspace, man. And I hope all y'all got something rolled up. Cause this time,
bro, I am high as fuck. Yo, said salute my brother Macho. He always concerned with our well-being out there overall. Top motherfucking G. What it do? Oh man, top G. Top G. Nigga. Tell me why I got a motherfucking banger for Uncut tomorrow. I'm just say that for Uncut. I'm let them boys have that whole side of town. But when I hop in them streets tomorrow though, top G, they get ready to run it up and shut it down. Cause look, bruh. Nigga. Even if the nigga try to delete the video, boy, I got I got them folks talking crazy about the guys, boy. And don't nobody know who the fuck they is outside of one person. You feel me? There's one person on the panel, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody too much give a fuck about. But boy, when I tell you that was talking crazy about the guys and think ain't nobody gonna hear that shit. Okay. Well, I got one for the streets tomorrow, boy, you hear me? Man, you know that when you know them folks love some mess too. You know them folks love some mess, some good shit talk. Boy, I got them folks talking crazy about the guys, nigga. Hey, I ain't even feel like entertaining that shit tonight, but we got some work to do. Hell yeah, salute my brother Macho Grams the Savage. Salute my motherfucking brother Top G, man. One time for the one time.
Time for the show. Let's go.
Warning, this video is intended for adults over the age of 18. If you are not over 18, stop right there. Put your phone down. Do not take pics.
Hey, Top G, you know I don't be giving no fuck, nigga. I hop on that bitch with a whole bonnet on. You know how people love to be talking crap, bro. Yeah, you know I don't be giving no fuck, bro.
Screenshots. Stop such a shit. Do not pass go. Could somebody please come get this damn baby?
Oh yeah! Starting off the show, we're gonna be looking at my AC Infinity 2x4. And yeah, this is the AC Infinity 2x4 Advanced Kit. And this one comes with everything fully loaded. First, we're gonna look at Hella High from Crop Culture. And this is 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Now, everything in this tent is in flower mode now. The lights are on the 1212. So I gotta suck these girls because these two are regular seeds.
Yeah, don't get me.
So now that they're in flower, I gotta keep my eye open, and I'm checking these girls every day just to make sure I don't see no sacks popping up. And so far so good. I ain't seen nothing yet. Nah, I ain't seen no pistols pop out yet either.
Yeah.
So like I said, I ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm still vigilant every day, checking these girls and making sure I catch a sign. Now these girls,
y'all gotta understand, bro started off with Riggs, and then I think on his next run he encountered Herm, so yeah. He gonna be looking at everything, up, down, sideways, or some more shit.
are just about into, I wanna say a month into veg. Now I haven't been keeping track of the time, I'll be honest, I haven't. You know, I'm just letting these girls do their thing. You know, I don't wanna time it and just be like, oh, 28 days and flip. No, I want them to tell me when they're ready to go, or when I run out of space and I need to flip, then I'll just flip, you know. But at the same time, I can't let them go too long, because when they flip to flower, then they're just gonna be massive fucking plants, and I don't have the space for that yet. But I just might have to if that happens, right? We all need more tents anyway. Fuck it, what's another tent? Next, we're gonna be looking at Alien Girl from High Ground Ganja, and this right here is a S1.
It sound like you trying to find you excuse to buy you another tent, macho. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Bro over there looking for him excuse to buy me. Yep, gonna need another tent. Trying to tell us, eh?
Now this one is the only one in this tent that's guaranteed female. Now, even though she's guaranteed female, I'm still being vigilant because everything else in this tent is irregular, so I already got that habit of checking. So I'm checking either way. I'm gonna check either way because I'm already here, right? I'm already checking all these other plants. Why am I not gonna check this one?
Come to think about it, I got fucking spoiled. G. I didn't see a Herm until my 4th run. And I ain't see fungus gnats until like halfway through my 2nd year of growing. I was literally halfway through the 2nd year, and then that's when I first encountered fungus gnats for the first time. So it's like, I got lucky than a motherfucker, come to think about it, bro. Yeah, I got spoiled in the grow game. I was getting lucky, man.
Why am I gonna leave her
Hey, K-Dub, what it do, bro?
out, right? Gotta show love to all of them. Equal opportunity, equal love to all of them. So yeah, that means you too, girl. Let me see up under that skirt. Let me see what you got up under there. Let me see what you're working with, girl. Show me something.
Little plant pervert.
Next, we're looking at Peonia Glue Skies from Crop Culture. And this girl right here, man, she thick. She thick.
That sounds so sexy.
The thickest one of them all. Like, she had the biggest leaves. She had a fat ass. Now, at first, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen how thick she was getting compared to the rest of the girls in this town, I was like, man, something's going on. I don't know what the hell going on with this girl eating. You know, she's doing something different. But when I started looking at other people's girls that are growing this girl out, everybody's plants, they all got big leaves. They all thick. They all thick. So she got some good genes, you know.
Hey.
My boy Chris from Crop Culture put in that work when he made this girl. Got stable genetics. But since we speaking of Chris from Crop Culture, I hope y'all picked up y'all living soil box for real, man. I know we're looking at cocoa right here, but we're gonna be looking at living soil pretty soon. And I hope y'all picked up y'all box, man. There's a lot of good shit in there that we're gonna need. Alright, a lot of good shit that you're gonna need. Alright? Discount codes, you can either use mine or one of the other growers that are part of the crop crew. Ain't got no problem spreading the love, man. Moving on, we're looking at High Ground Ganja's Red Raspberry. And yeah, I got 2 of these girls going.
Put that joint on the screen. Whoop. Next time, put your coupon code on the screen so I can buy me one of them boxes, G.
Going to. And these girls are regular seeds. So just like the other ones, I'm being vigilant. Every day I'm checking, making sure I don't see no sacks. Hopefully I see some white pistols popping out. But so far, I haven't seen nothing. Now these girls all been doing good. They've been doing real good, man. The only problem that I had was in the beginning, but that was my fault because I wasn't pHing right. And once I got that figured out, these girls started jumping.
Drop you $50 on one of them pH pens. Them cheap ones ain't worth a fuck.
Moving on, we're taking a look at Love Whip from Conway Farms. And I just realized I lied to y'all. Man, my bad, man. I didn't mean to do that. Man, this girl right here, she's female. Yeah, she's a feminized seed. Now, I told you earlier, I only had one feminized seed in this tent. I don't know how this one passed me up, man. Slipped my mind. My bad, I'm sorry. But yeah, Love Whip, she's a feminized seed too. So I got 2 girls in this tent that are guaranteed female.
Nice.
Now, even though she's different than mostly all these other plants in the tent, they all look good. They all look the same. You can't really tell the difference.
Nice.
No, ain't no way you're gonna be able to tell male, female yet. You know, she's looking green. She's looking happy. She's thriving. Now, moving on, we're looking at Silly Rabbit Genetics, Strawberry Milk and Cookies. And these 3 were the first ones that went in the flower. These are auto regular seeds. Yeah, auto regs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, this works. It works, right? So I have 4 of them.
Come again, say
Started
what?
with 4 of them, and they all 4 popped over right around the same time. So I started seeing pistols popping out on 3 of them, and little bolitas popping out on the other one. So that other one, I threw that motherfucker out. Actually, I couldn't, because I can't. You know, I don't know. I feel I get an attachment to these plants, right? So I told myself, I'm just going to put it in the back porch, and then I'm just going to let him die on his own. Let him go on his own time.
It's going to keep going.
Whenever he's ready to just fall over, he'll fall over. That was 2 weeks ago. Check this shit out, man. This motherfucker's still going. Look at this shit. I took this picture yesterday, man. I ain't playing. This was yesterday. And I put this motherfucker on the porch 2 weeks ago, man. No water, no nothing. Thriving still, bro. Like nothing. Like nothing's wrong.
You around have pollen, G.
I don't get it, man. I don't think I should water these girls. They might thrive. But guess what, man? I had a blast over the weekend. I got to hang out with the boys from the Growers Hangout, man. Dope ass gromies, all 3 of them. Pete, Wapo, and Chris, man. I had a dope ass time at this event, man.
DJ, put that record back on! Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh?
Don't you know I'm local?
Check this out, man. Not only was I surrounded by good people, good smoke, good vibes, but man, the good brother Heisenberg Brothers hooked me up with a clone, man.
What?
Yeah, came home with a plant, man.
You bitch. I'm hating. I'm jealous.
Thank you, bro.
No,
thank you, bro. Can't thank you enough, man. But shit, I met so many dope people, like Carissa too.
That's dope as fuck.
Carissa's a dope ass artist, man. Check this shit out.
Yo, Macho finna take the fuck off, right? Macho finna take the fuck off, bro. Everybody gonna wanna be on bro channel, bro. Watch. Everybody gonna wanna be on my brother shit soon. I bet you. Macho Graham's channel is gonna become a fucking rite of passage within weed culture.
Dope, right? Dope ass artist, man. She killing it, man. She got some sick work out here, man. She really putting in the time too. And man, I had some real good conversation with her. Real good person, man. Real good people, man. Support dope people, man.
Back.
Like my boy Rightful Wapo say, support dope people, man. Man, I love that movement. It's a beautiful thing going on in the city out here. I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. Salute to you, Wapo. Man, nah, I don't know if I said it. I'm pretty sure I did, man, but I just want to say it again. And I'll have it on record, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you for inviting me out to these events, for telling me all about it, man. Because I didn't know nothing about it. And, man, now I just want to go to all of them, man. I just want to meet everybody. And I just want to feel all the love that's out here, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Another dope person that Wapo introduced me to, D. LaShore, Mr. I Smell Smoke.
Hey.
Man, I really wish I would have took more pictures, more video, because I met so many dope people that day, man, that weekend, both days, man. So many dope people, man. Salute to everybody, man. Everybody, man. And I seen so much dope artwork out here, man. Not just the paintings, but look at all this glass that's out here, man. This is all beautiful pieces of work here, man. And on top of that, they were blowing glass right there. They were making pieces right there, man. It's just, I didn't happen to have my camera on when they were doing it. By the time I started recording, they were already done. Man, look at this, man. Look at this shit, man. It's just crazy, bro, that they're able to do this with glass, and it's dope, man. Real dope. Look at this, man. Y'all know what that is, right? The IRA. Wait, do you know what that is? You know what those are? Those are filters right there, man. Yeah, those are smoking filters, man. Dope ass pieces of work, man. Look at this. These are all handcrafted one at a time, man. Salute to Zimbabwe, bro. He was right there in person making them, man. Now, he didn't make all these in person right there. He already had them in display. But he was there doing his thing, man. And he had a couple for sale. Man, dope, bro. Real dope, man. Look at this shit, man. I don't even want to smoke out of it, man. I want to just save those, man. Put them on display somewhere. Real dope, man. Real fucking dope. Some more beautiful work over here at the booth by True Hydro, man. And I'm talking about art. You know, everything's a form of art, man. Growing is a form of art. The way you can get the plant to express itself, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. Check this shit out. Now, this was all grown hydro right here. And I know, a lot of people just strictly live in soil. It's okay, man. You know, to each their own. I ain't got no pride. I don't draw the line anywhere. You know, whatever works for you, man. Look at this. How can you deny that, man? Beautiful, man. Beautiful work right there, man. Salute to you, bro. Now, there was some other flower out there. It wasn't on the booth. It wasn't on the table. And, man, the good homie Marky. I don't know if y'all know Marky. Y'all should go follow Love Green Culture. Shit. He was carrying around some Michigan mint that he was gifted, man. As soon as he cracked that jar open, whoo! Dios mío, man, that motherfucker stank. Smells so fucking good, man. Man, I want some. I want some of that, man. Salute to whoever grew that, man. I didn't get the chance to meet you, brother. But, man, you did your motherfucking thing, boy. Salute to you, sir. Back to the Grove. Moving on to my bedroom, man. And we're looking at my bonsai plant front and center. And yeah, you can see over to the left, I got some seedlings, I got some clones. And over to the right, I got a brand new baby I'm about to show y'all, man. So in the 4 cups right here, we're looking at clones from my Sunday batter. And if you see my last episode, you're probably wondering why they still in cups, right? Man, I got too much shit going on right now, honestly. And I ain't got enough space. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of overdoing it, but I kind of want more. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does, right? If you look at these clear cups, they're all ready to go, man. All the roots looking good. They're all at the bottom of the cup already. They want to go. They need to go already, man. But fuck that shit. They need to wait. That's what they need to do. They need to slow down just a little bit, not too much, man. Give me time to move stuff around, you know? Look at right here. We're looking at my Tommy Chong Sunday batter bonsai plant, man. And yeah, man, I've been hitting her little by little. I don't want to go too hard, man. I think I went a little too hard on my last run. And if you look up here towards the top, we're looking at a little bit of fading going on in the leaves. A lot of bit. Yeah, a lot of fading going on in these leaves. And I think that I exposed the roots a little too much, a little too fast. Now, I went kind of crazy, but I just got in my zone and I wasn't paying attention to
Put some cow mag on it.
how far down I was going, right? But it's alright, you live and you learn, right? This girl's gonna bounce back in no time. A couple more days and she'll be back. She'll be back. Another Quello, she'll be back.
Love me in the morning.
Another Quello, you're gonna love me again.
Love me.
Now these right here,
She's
some
gonna love
more
me
cuts
again.
that I took on my Sunday batter. And yeah, I just got them in water. You know, I'm not rushing nothing. It's just I know I needed to trim the plant and I didn't want to throw them away, so I just put them in a cup of water. I'll figure out what to do with them. Somebody's gonna want them because that's some fucking good weed right there, man. But check this out right here. We're looking at Trop Cherry. Now this was gifted to me by my good brother, Heisenter Brothers, man. Love you, bro. Love you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I can't thank you enough, bro. Like, this community is so fucking amazing, man. So amazing, man. Love it, bro. Love it, man. Now, he gave me this girl, and he told me, hey, I got a clone for you. Now, I'm thinking in my head, it's one of my clones, like a small clone, right? But nah, he gave me a whole fucking plant. I could probably cut 10 clones from that girl. But nah, I'm gonna leave her the way she is, 'cause that's how he gave it to me. And I'm gonna raise her right, and I'm gonna try my hardest to take care of her, man. And I'm gonna try to do her some justice, 'cause I know you did. You gave me some of that Trop Cherry, some of that flower, and man, that motherfucker's smoking right, man. Smoking real good, man. Moving on, we're looking at my seedlings for my next grow, my next run, a special run. This is for Healing Harvest Project right there. Now those, if you guys been watching, that's not for me. I'm gonna be growing that for one of the Gromies. He's going through a lot of things right now, and if you guys want to know more, I highly recommend you go watch Organically Blunt, because he did a live stream yesterday and my Gromie was on there. He did an interview yesterday and he shared some of his story. And if you guys want to know who I'm growing for, why I'm growing for him, he didn't get too much into me really and what I'm doing for him, but he shared his story. And if you guys want to know more about that, you know, please go watch that, man. Please, I recommend it. And last but not least, we're looking at my flower room. We're looking at a 4x4 powered by AC Infinity everything. Now the tent is Vivo Sun, but everything else that's connected to it, AC Infinity. Except for that one clip fan down there at the bottom. Yeah, that's Vivo Sun. But everything else, the other clip fan up top, Evo 6 lights, 6-inch filter, and inline filter. Now I don't know if you noticed something new going on in my tents. Yeah, these yellow sticky traps. Now I don't know if it's been dust that's been flying around in the tent. Cause when I open the tents up, you know, you get like a breeze, cause like all the negative pressure is just being released, right? Now I don't know if that's just dust or I don't know. I just been seeing like stuff
Probably
flying around. Not too bad, but it's only like right when I open the tent.
When you feel
So I just put these down and just to see if anything sticks to them, man. But look at this right here. I don't know if y'all could see that. There's like a little fuzz going on. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's normal. You know, I mean, something's living in that soil.
there you go, you got
Something's growing in that soil. And
Good ass
something's
soil.
living in there, right? I don't know. I'm hoping it's okay. But I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that, and I'll let y'all know. But just in case y'all forgot, or just in case you're new here, we're looking at the wrench. Now I got 4 5-gallon pots in this 4x4 tent, and they're all the wrench. 4 pots, 5 plants. Yeah, 4 pots, 5 plants. Yep. One of them pots, 2 girls in 1 cup. That's this one right here. You can see, yep,
that shit was
she's doing
crazy.
okay. She's doing all right. She's starting to get a swell on, and I'm just giving it time, man. Just staring at these girls every day, man. Just admiring their beauty, taking in the smell, taking in the beautiful aroma that they letting off, man. It's been so good. I've been so happy just watching these girls grow, man. Dad's tent. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Can't thank you enough, brother. Man, y'all don't remember, or if you're new here, these all started as clones. These were all gifted to me by Dad's tent. Brother hooked me up, man. Now look at this. They're beautiful, man. They're beautiful. They're almost there. It's almost time, man. Almost. And I already know it. I already feel it. I ain't gonna want to chop. I ain't gonna want to chop them, man. I've been growing these girls too long. I love them. I don't want to see them gone. I don't want to open the tent and them not be there, man. Like, yeah, I want to smoke them. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to grind the bitch up and just roll up or pack up a nice fat bowl and just let it take me. But, man, I don't know about y'all, man. I build a connection with these girls. It's like when I open that tent, I'm just happy to see them. Just happy, man. Just happy. And I know when I open that
I was the exact same way. I was the exact same way. Every run. When it's harvest time, it's like one of the most bittersweet feelings of the world. And it really hit like the day after harvest. You wake up, you go look in the tents, and it's a bunch of shit still in veg. Like, you don't see them big pretty goddamn flowers and all that frost no more every day. Like, yeah, you start missing them motherfuckers. Gone. But this round right here, matter of fact, I stopped having that feeling after that motherfucking powder mildew run. After that powder mildew run, it's like, shit, fuck that. And hurry up, get your ass in the jar. Hurry up and get in the motherfucking jar. You feel me? So I ain't too much missing it being in flower and waiting for it to finish and all that shit. Nah, hurry up, get your motherfucking ass in the jar, dog.
They happy to see me too. Those bitches, they better be happy because I'm the only one feeding these motherfuckers. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they happy. Man, we're getting to the end of the video. Just want to say to all y'all, man, thank you. Thank you guys all for coming through. Thank you guys all for spending some time over here. You know, you guys hit that like button. You guys dropping comments in the comment section. Thank you, man. Thank you guys all for your time, man. I do appreciate it. Don't ever think I don't. Don't ever think that I take you guys for granted. I appreciate all you guys, man. I really do, man. I really fucking do, man. Thank you, man. But man, before we go, man, we in August, right? Fuck, we in August. Guess what? We got Astro Space Games coming soon, man. Monday, August 12th. Yeah, it's going down, man. I hope all y'all ready to see everybody's growth, man. I know I am. I can't wait. I can't. All these growers going against each other in 1v1. Man, y'all better be paying attention, man. We're going to be seeing some beautiful flowers coming out. I mean, there's always beautiful grows going on, but now we're going to be able to compare, you know, different grow styles or different environments, and man, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be so much dope stuff going on, man. Salute to everybody, all you guys, everybody, man. One love to all you guys, man. Salute, man.
Bad bitch, sweeter than molasses. Shit got gliss on my wrist like a maverick. Bitch, she a rich little bitch with some baggage. Shit gotta hit quick, leave her in the past tense.
So it's taken over 8 months to get to this point right here, and here's everything that had to happen in order to get here.
Big bot bass for your head.
Hold on, bro.
Bass for your head.
Oh, what skills, bro?
Big bot bass for your head.
Fuck yeah.
7 days ago, Yeah, I ain't ready to watch this shit. It's something else though. Watched that Kerosene Crash video yesterday. That shit was fire too. I feel like watching one of the motherfucking Grow God videos. Damn. I need to drop some new. I'm gonna watch one I ain't seen yet. From a year ago.
Hey guys, YouTube's been real awesome about the community guidelines, so if you are over the age of 18, you're cool. But if you're not, please don't watch this. I've been locked away in jail again after a successful 5x5 harvest. The monotonous trimming stage has been eating up a lot of my spare time. That's a seed to harvest grow that will be coming soon. Today's focus is what I have going on in the 3x3 AC Infinity tent. I said that weird. I am growing from seed a genetic strain I've yet to try, 4 phenotypes of wildberry runts from Robin Hood seeds. This strain's lineage is runts crossed with what feels like a classic now, the Purple Punch. This is a hybrid and will most likely lean towards being heavier on the indica side. I have been spending some extra time researching the genetics that I do want to pop before germinating any seeds. I was told pretty good things about this Wildberry Rents cross from Robin Hood, which is why the seeds did end up in the soil. I'll be honest, the quality of my crops recently have been at an all-time high, and a lot of it is just starting with some good old Genie Weenies. This is the 3rd episode of How to Grow Weed Easily, and today I am covering the entire flower cycle. Episode 1 and 2 cover everything I did up until this point, from the grow setup and living soil recipes to training and a canopy maintenance that was performed. Everything. I don't know why I went so detailed. Now you can watch those episodes if you haven't already or just want to watch them again by clicking the videos linked in the description.
It starts with this, a person that you miss. Mind draws a blank. I wanna go back to the early days when life was an escape. Now I just wait for better days. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself.
This AC Infinity tent has just merely been flipped into flower a couple days ago. After 60 days from when the seed hit the soil, I finally have the 240 watt S33 LED from AC Infinity on a 12 hours on and 12 hours off schedule. On most of my grows, actually all of them, there's always a point where I can look back and see where I may have done things a little different, especially when growing genetics I am unfamiliar with. But I did play my cards safe and made sure to over-veg these plants. This way, once I hit flower, I have a tent full of potential flower sites that cover every square in my trellis. Knowing what I do at this current point, I would have certainly flipped into flower sooner. Arguably, around 45 days would have made more sense because these phenos, despite having a strong indica lineage, did some solid early stretching.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head.
It is currently day 5 of flower. The Wildberry Runts canopy is on the amends. These plants are in fresh soil and just need to be watered when they are dry, at least for the next few weeks. As I progress through the early stages of flower, the canopy and tent environment becomes my main focus since the food is already taken care of. Just before I flipped to flower, these 4 phenos were transplanted into fresh 5-gallon pots using a recipe that was geared towards the early stage of flower. My mix was living soil with 25% of worm castings to the soil being used, and I did use a 50-50 ratio of both the 444 all-purpose and the 2A4 bloom from Gaia Green Organics. This recipe is a happy harmony of micronutrients and macronutrients for any plant to thrive. It is day 8, week 2 of flower. The extreme stretching of the first few weeks will start to slow down, hopefully, I think, because I am running out of room. These plants have been growing straight upward into the S44 LED. If I want to maximize my results, I will have to focus on the growing environment. Finding the VPD sweet spot is the goal. That perfect balance between the temperature and humidity is going to play a critical role in the quality and quantity. That rhymed. And the 4 wildberry runts are praying, showing signs they are extremely happy, healthy, and enjoying a pretty dialed-in environment for flowering. I am averaging around 60% relative humidity, and with the S44 LED using all of its 240 watts of power, the temperature has been around 79 to 82 Fahrenheit, or in Celsius, that's about 26 to 27 Celsius-ish. At this very point, I can see the beginning of flower sites forming into colas, but this is also when plants like to be picky about things like the environment and nutrients, so I will have to stay on top of my game. The pots and self-watering trays from AC Infinity are holding up. I will say this, the self-watering trays aren't quite as self-watering as I would hope. I did have plants drooping, thirsty for water. So I am now watering in the medium every time, and I still fill the trays up. I suppose it's a bit of a hybrid method of watering, which I am not changing, because these 4 phenos have been praying most days and showing signs they are strong and healthy. Moving through the early weeks of flower, the chores on my list to do are relatively short and quick. The day-to-day maintenance is not much. Making sure the plants are watered when they are dry, which is obvious, and perhaps the odd pluck of a leaf here and there is all I am really doing. As I approach the middle of flower, I will have a few tasks to manage. I will need to spend more time cleaning up each plant, from defoliation at the top of the canopy to lollipopping under the canopy. And they will need more food to finish out their flowering cycle. Right this second, the 4 wildberry runts are looking incredibly healthy. They have been steadily praying to the S44 LED from AC Infinity. It's pretty obvious by the sight of these flowers that they are loving the light intensity, and this advanced smart grow tent has been keeping the humidity and temperatures dialed in, which is what's giving myself these phenomenal results. Well, that and the Gaia Green Organics, which the plants are feeding off. It is the middle of week 4 and the flowers are growing into full-on colas, and they are stacking nicely under the S44 LED from AC Infinity. I have this light jacked right to the top of the tent because some of the buds are a little too close to the LED, but that is my fault for over-vegging them. Nonetheless, the flowers are getting a lot of light intensity, which is growing some pretty stacked, chunky flowers that are already emitting a strong berry fruity aroma. This tent does smell incredible, and so far everything above the canopy is looking great, but the stretch from the early stage of flower left this lower canopy looking atrocious.
I woke up feeling like a creep, so hot over I couldn't speak.
Right now, the plants are wasting energy on all this underdeveloped growth. So what I need to do is a major cleanup on the lower skirts of this canopy. The plants can then focus their energy on growing thick flowers that are above the trellis, receiving all the light. And I'll defoliate a little bit. I'm gonna pluck a few leaves at the top to maximize light penetration and just increase airflow in general. This will grow fatter buds and limit the amount of small popcorn nugs I will have to deal with come harvest. And it is day 35, the middle of flower. These buds are swelling up and will need their last feeding.
Know as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. Love is so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta move. I got a gas, they running on fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. It's me and Dan, you gotta choose. I'm taking what's mine, I'm doing fine. Don't see the vision, they looking so blind. I hit my lower, I don't got the time. Cross on my T's and he dot in those eyes. Don't take offense if I do not oblige. I can't believe it like none of these guys. They hit me once and I'm cutting in ties. I was so low, but I'm back on the rise.
Today I am top dressing, using a recipe geared for plants in the middle of flower. Depending on the strains and phenos, this middle of flower feeding happens in different weeks. Usually between week 4 and week 5 is when I top dress feed. I am using organic worm castings and the 2A4 bloom from Gaia Green Organics. The top dress feed is with worm castings at 4 tablespoons per gallon of medium, and the 2A4 bloom is at 1 tablespoon per gallon of medium. And every time I have to water the plants, I'm using dechlorinated water pH'd between 6 and 7. I usually aim for 6.5. This is going to replenish the medium with rich, slow-release food for the plants to feed off until it is time to harvest. This is the last
what it do?
bit of work I have to worry about until it's time to cut the flowers down. I need to monitor the environment, make sure they receive water when they feel dry to the touch. It's week 6 of flower, and the Wildberry Run phenos are thickening up and changing colors. I tried to jimmy up the trellis a few inches to better support the large colas from timbering over, a problem I find myself in too often. Flowering cannabis requires a specific set of climatic conditions to thrive. No matter the stage, cannabis needs good ventilation to optimize growth, health, and overall quality. In terms of humidity, flowering plants need less moisture in the air than seedlings or vegetating plants. The airflow and environment inside this 3x3 AC Infinity tent has been on average 76 Fahrenheit with a humidity of 45%, giving me a VPD of 1.4 kilopascals.
Killer who?
Large plants in late flowering tend to produce much better harvests when the vapor pressure deficit is on the high end of the range, stressing them just a little bit. Also, a slightly drier atmosphere will inhibit powdery mildew and mold. So, as I progress week to week, I am keeping the VPD of this tent dialed in as one can. And it is wintertime and it's now getting pretty darn cold. I have not needed any AC unit to keep this tent's temperature down. The LED is only 240 watts and it doesn't seem to produce anything crazy in regards to heat output, but the fact is, it's cold outside and it's keeping the tent's temperature in check.
Going through the motions, I'm dreaming of the ocean as I swim above a riverbed. Life is so fraudulent. Towel off my guilt as I shuffle through the silt. Draw a line in the sand. Wonder where I should stand. I don't wanna be the one who's loose with all the bad news. It's not mine to tell. I'm not a vessel, I'm a shell full of dark matter.
It's now the 8th week of flower, and these purpled out Wildberry Run phenos are almost ripened for harvest. I am using a 45 times microscope to inspect the trichomes. I want to avoid harvesting early. Around week 8 is when I like to spend some time scoping things out with the microscope. The THC of each pheno's potential will be peaked out or maxed out if the majority of the trichs are milky white. These 4 phenos of wildberry runts are maturing fast. I already have over 10% of amber coverage, so it seems they are pretty much ready to be harvested. I think I'm gonna water them one last time, and within a couple days, these girls will be sitting in complete darkness until I chop them down. This tent does smell heavily, like berries from a wild hike, or like blueberry muffins fresh out of the oven. The terpene profiles seem to be strong in that berry fruity aroma. Hopefully, I can protect those terpenes during the harvesting and drying process. I'll be releasing the entire harvest and end results on my next upload, and hopefully you enjoyed this video enough that you liked the video. I know I don't make them every week like a heavy population of you want me to, but I still hope you enjoyed them when I finally do get around to finishing editing them. I think I am the slowest editor in the world. That's the problem. Anyways, I appreciate all the support. Thanks to all the Patreons. I hope I can make better and better videos as I go along here, and your support is directly helping that. And I hope you guys do like this video enough to actually like the video and subscribe and watch the harvest video coming out next and all my other videos. And I do want to say big thanks to everyone who does use my coupons and purchase their equipment using the links in the video descriptions. You are a gem. I want to say thank you. And big thanks to Gaia Green Organics, GrowTech, and Greenstar for supporting the channel. I am stocked up and ready to grow. I am in love with using Gaia Green Organics for cultivating. That goes without even having to state it. If anyone is interested in Gaia Green Organics, please visit and support your local hydroponic stores, or visit the links down below for more details. If you want to stay up to date with stuff I have going on, follow me on Instagram. My main account was deleted again, but my backup is popping. Don't forget that there's multiple accounts trying to impersonate me, so please understand I don't sell seeds or do free giveaways. So if you receive a DM or see a comment reply from an impersonator, please make sure you ignore them or report them or do your thing, but just be aware that's not me. Thanks for growing with me, and I'll talk to you in the comments.
Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. 무리들이 몰려온다 사자해라 미리. Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. 무릎 꿇고 고개 숙여 반성해라 비리. 왜 이래요? 잘못 오셨네요. 상관없는 자에게 묻지 마세요. 석회 끝이 씻고 애널리티 tell the tale. 무시 얘기했지만 화풀내는네요. Baby so deep, you look like a threat.
The last time I was in this tent, I was harvesting baseball bats that Barry Bonds could use to hit a few home runs with. That was an autoflower run, and just to switch it up, for this run, it's going to be all photo periods. Now, before day 1 starts, I'm gonna cover the equipment being used and nutrients. Let's start with the grow setup, since it is my show. So, Grow Tent, 4x4, and it's from Spider Farmer. This is a cost-effective brand, maybe not the most durable as some would maybe argue, but listen, in my opinion, the tent holds up just fine, like any other discount tent. I will say this, you can't use it as a bouncy play castle. I know, it sucks. Now moving on to my weapon of choice for a light fixture. It is the Quantum Style board SF4000, which are rocking the Samsung diodes. Once again, same LED from my previous round, but I will preface by saying Spider Farmer did send me their newest LED midway through this round, which is the SF7000. Now, I did a small amount of research, and it would seem I'm looking at the exact same LED as the SF4000 in terms of components. I guess the big difference is it's a bigger LED with more components. Classic motto, can never have too much of a good thing, I guess. The SF7000 is more horsepower, pushing 650 watts. And of course, more diodes means a larger fixture, which, do I need to say? It means a larger coverage area. So for anyone wondering, that's really what I was able to drum up. I personally did think the SF4000 was plenty of juice for a 4x4, but the SF7000 would absolutely maximize it, and if you are in a 5x5, the SF7000 does seem like now the better option. And you also can pretty much ignore everything I just said, because we are using the SF4000 for this run. Now, moving on to the most exciting thing when it comes to grow equipment. Ventilation and air circulation. I'm joking, it's the light, we just went over that. But the environment is critical, so we should take it serial. So, to ventilate this tent, I am using a 6-inch AC Infinity inline fan and carbon filter. And to get that air flowing inside the tent, I'm using 3 fans above the canopy, and I usually will add in more. Honestly, you can never have too much airflow. Where I live, the humidity is always on the rise, so I am using a dehumidifier in this room to keep that in check. This little guy is a 35-pint dehumidifier, and it will easily drop the entire relative humidity in this room down to 35%. Now, mind you, 35 pints does fill up very quick, so I have it emptying into a 5-gallon bucket. So, with the humidity under control, the last thing to cover is, of course, temperature control. Now, in this room, I am not using an AC unit. The central air on its own does the trick. Now, I will preface and say, this room is pitch dark, so I am able to leave the tent door open if needed. Now, moving on from something boring to something a little more exciting. When it comes to mediums I enjoy to grow in, it's going to be living soil or cocoa. I actually treat them both the exact same. And what I mean by that riddle is that you probably will not notice the difference growing in either or, living soil or cocoa, as long as, you amend them the exact same way. Speaking of amendments, great transition, Matt. The main magic, maybe not the main magic, I shouldn't say that, but worm castings from Gaia Green are the shiznit. This worm poo is just a very well-rounded ingredient in regards to the variety of nutrients the plants will get, and of course, the dense population of microbials that come along with it. Worm castings have a lot of benefits, honestly too much to list without having people leave this video. Just know, it's the tits. And for the perfect NPK ratio for veg and in bloom, I'm using Gaia Green's 444 all-purpose and the 284 bloom. And during transplanting, I do enjoy the power of mycelium, so I am using mycorrhizae. Mycorrhizae, I hate that word, but you know what
Shit, I'm trimming, bro. I got the gloves on and the shears out. Know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. As soon as you seen the gloves, I could imagine I thought you would have knew what I was doing. Yeah. I put it in the title. Like, trimming bud and motherfucking watching weed porn. And I'm just about ready to smoke one. I got me some fire over here too, bro. Yeah, I cut. We trimming this my mob only rents right now. Trimming my little mob only rents right now. I finally get hold of that piece. A lot of people are excited about the piece because it went purple. But for real, being totally honest, herp wise, this shit crazy. Yeah, herp wise, this shit crazy. You got that candy. It's like candy berry. Candy berry, like gas in the sense like somebody passed gas, not fuel gas, but yeah, candy berry fart and fucking a little bit of sour. Got a little bit of sour going on. It's a nice little blend with this shit right here. Definitely boutique level. Yeah, I'm on a trimming on this mob only runts right now. And shit, bro, I was planning on popping beans this weekend. So that's why I had hit you up and hit the email. Cause I'm like, damn, I wondered, did you send the joints yet? Cause yeah, bro, whatever don't make it, like, yeah, whatever I don't have in hand by what, Saturday, I'm popping beans Saturday. So yeah, if I don't get the pack by Saturday, I'm gonna have to catch you. I have to get to you next run. Cause I already got a ton of fucking auto flowers that I gotta get rid of, and I ain't ran autos in so fucking long. So yeah, it's Saturday. If your stuff don't come in, I'm gonna go ahead and run out them autos and get rid of them. I got some fire ass autos that I want to try. And it's a couple strains I wanted to check out too. Yeah, hell yeah. Go ahead and let me know what's good, bro. Whatever you do send in, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that shit get here before Saturday. That's kind of like my time frame window of why I gotta have shit going. I'm gonna have a tent open for flower. I have another tent that's open for flower 5 weeks from now. So if I pop out Saturday, I'm only gonna give myself like a 4-week veg. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah. That's kind of why I gotta pop out. Yeah, I gotta pop out Saturday.
What I mean, the mycorrhizae will grow root-like looking things.
I'm going Saturday, bro. I'm going Saturday, bro.
Called mycelium. Okay, I'm doing my best to summarize this, but essentially the plants will be able to uptake water better, faster, if one of those has got to be right, including nutrients, and ultimately it allows the plant to recover faster, and just kind of like worm castings, it creates a hardier, more resistant, healthier plant. And for my water source, I am using tap water, which I do have to dechlorinate. And before I water the plants, I will use pH down to bring the pH between, usually between 6.2 and 6.8. Typically, I aim for 6.5. The photo periods that I am growing this round are wildberry cake, which is a wedding cake crossed with a purple punch, and a blueberry fritter, which is blueberry crossed with apple fritter. Okay, so for day 1, I have to set up this LED bedder for the propagation stage, aka the germination process. I'm going to lower the watts down to around 115, and I'm also adjusting the light down to around 2 feet, roughly. I'm your classic male stereotype. I don't use instructions, and I sure as hell don't measure a thing. And of course, the light is set to a veg cycle. I'm personally using 18 and 6, but if I wanted more growth, bigger plants in a shorter time, I'd use 24 hours. And in fact, that's usually what I do now. But for this run, it's 18 and 6. I'm germinating these seeds in cocoa with 444 all-purpose. Another ingredient you could add for this process as well is worm castings, which I use both during veg and as well as flower. But apparently, not today. These starting pots are called cell pots. I find they last about a month before the plant outgrows them. And well, I start my seeds directly in them. I'm old-fashioned, and I just go seed into soil. Now, with this size of a pot and the slow-release food mixed in with the cocoa, these plants should be good for about 30 days. And then, well, I'll have to transplant. The very first bit of training is about to start. Once the plants have 4 internodes, that's usually when I will use topping. The concept is pretty darn simple. If the main top is removed, then 2 shall grow in its place. I'd imagine this is what God feels like on a daily basis. This process can be repeated as often as one would need in the veg cycle. For me, it depends on plant count, but usually each plant will often get topped a couple times. Seedlings and young plants in general don't handle cold temperatures like us Canadian kids, so I did place a heat mat and got them off the 10th floor.
If they want the smoke, then yeah, it's no jokes, boy, it's up. In the end zone, that's a TD, we finessing job. Filling up the stat sheets and they knowing that's a plus. Back to back, highlight plays, all my moves is tough. Watch them all die out, I've been killing with my looks. Feeling like a pro, I've been schooling all these rugs. They be betting all us calling plays out the books. Little bit of prayer, hard work, that's all it took. All I want. All I want, W using big rules, that's all I want. All I want, that's all I want. W using big rules, that's all I want.
It is day 34, and well, the plants are in fresh pots. Before I put them back into the tent, I am going to increase the watts on the SF4000. The plants are a little bigger, so they can handle a little more juice. And I should mention, I had a handful of frozen fuel phenos, and sure enough, I had a few extra ones. So, one of them made it into this 4x4 grow. I sometimes have a hard time tossing a pheno out, especially if I have not seen it go to flower. So, here we are, frozen fuel, which, by the way, is the Tahoe OG cross with the banana buttercups. Two weeks have passed. It is currently day 47. I've topped each plant for a second time, allowing for a few more top sites. At this current moment, I'm not quite comfortable with the current size of the canopy. Earlier in my growing days, I would go to flower just too early and, well, short myself quite a bit on yield when it came to canopy coverage. After a while, this canopy coverage became a priority, and sure enough, yields started to go up. It's been 56 days now since I planted the seed, and today is filled with chores. For one, I am transplanting today and will be sending these girls into flower very soon. Before I do that, I'm going to adjust the light, increase the watts, and, well, clean up the canopy of each plant. So I am defoliating and cleaning up the lower skirts, which I also believe people call lollipopping.
I call it shaving the legs. I got it from my dog, Jeff. Me and Jeff call that shit shaving the legs.
The final pots that these plants are going to be flowered in are 5-gallon fabric pots. And I'm also going to install a trellis net today. This net will help support the flowers and help me actually fill this grow tent out.
I have no real good need for a band-aid fix. I have no real good need for them sleight of hand tricks. So I ignored my good intention. Call that number anyway. The doctor on the line said she'd get me in that day.
Okay, arguably, I probably should have transplanted like a week and a half earlier. I guess what I'm trying to say is, this canopy is looking a little light, but within a week or so, it's going to look a lot different. Now, the plants do have a fresh medium full of fresh food, but they have just been transplanted, so this food isn't quite yet ready for them to uptake. After a few waterings, this food will become available and inoculate, allowing the roots to uptake all of that beautiful goodness I just put in. And well, by different, I didn't quite mean like thirsty, but today they are looking hella thirsty. I'm now into week 2 of flower, and most gardeners would be on the edge of potential meltdown by the state of these girls. The dryback periods on the plant's mediums are important. Mind you, I would say this perhaps is a couple hours past what I would deem was the perfect time to water again. I do like to see some slight drooping, but this is around 5 to 10% past what I think would have been perfect. Things can change quick once the medium becomes bone dry. The potential risk, obviously, is damage to the current roots that were flourishing. The plants are watered, so they will be perfectly fine in just a couple hours. I do have another chore on the list today though, and that is some more defoliation. This is canopy work I like to get done in the earlier stages of flower. This defoliation dramatically helps the light penetration into the canopy. So, gonna get bigger colas and ultimately a larger yield. But the benefits don't stop there. This is dramatically going to change the environment, increase the airflow, help prevent things like powdery mildew and pests, which, trust me, you don't want. At this very moment, it is week 4 of flower. The canopy is looking pretty darn good, kinda looking like I actually know what I'm doing. The blueberry fritterfino on the right side of the tent is looking phenomenal. But today, I'm not just staring at my plants, I actually have some work to do. Today is the final time I'm going to be feeding these plants. From here on out, I'm just watering until it's time to harvest. With any luck, I time this top dress feed perfectly, and come harvest time, the canopy will be nice and faded and well flushed. And when I say flush, it's not in your traditional sense. I am just watering when dry until harvest. The flush is me watering when dry until harvest. In only 12 days, the canopy grew back quite a bit. So, gonna skim through and just, well, pluck anything that is blocking some nice bud sites. After this round of defoliation, I will probably lay off. I might pluck one here and there, but this will be the last round that you can actually call a defoliation. The flowers will be left alone to thicken up and just grow. I've had the SF4000 at 433 watts, which is pretty much as much I'm willing to push it. If I'm not mistaken, the max watts are 400, and if you push the drivers all the way to the max, I think it can climb up to 460 or something, but I don't suggest that. I'm going to adjust the light just because a few of the flowers are just slightly too close for my comfort. The SF4000 is at its max height. I cannot adjust the light any further away from the canopy than it already is. So I'm gonna have to put up with the light bleaching that is happening on one of the wildberry cake phenos. The light bleaching is only on the one flower at the moment. If I see further progression with the bleaching, I'll have to reassess exactly how many watts I should be running. The good news is that the rest of the flowers in the canopy are handling the light with grace. The next round in this tent, I will have to try and get this canopy down a few more inches to give up some freedom space between the light and the flowers. Although, I wasn't too far off this round. The canopy is stacked and packed. Three weeks have gone by, and I'm now in the final week of flower. Today, in fact, is the last time these plants will be watered.
Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you park it up, it's the wrong tree, I got the strings, I'm charging up. Can't keep up, got them looking drained, now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. Pull up and I'm swerving. If I try to holler, she gon' curve it.
The plants have slowly used up their deposits of nutrients. These plants have been fading day by day for the past couple weeks, and well, now they are bursting with color. This wildberry cake pheno is pure purple, and the leaves are absolutely caked. This pheno, without question, is breathtaking. The other pheno of the wildberry cake came with some issues. Some genetics that do produce color sometimes can also produce color in the stems, even if they are healthy. In this case, I don't think that's it. I'm pretty sure this plant is deficient and stressed. The stems are blitz red. A variety of things could have caused this. Now, the pH has been good, and same with the environment stableness. I'd argue this wildberry cake was stressed from the light and was pushed to its limits in flower and was running into some nutrient deficiencies because it looks like it used up everything the medium had to offer. Now, despite all that, the flowers actually developed into some big chunks, so win for me. And for different looking flower structure, the blueberry fritters show an impressive stacked flower that probably is going to do good in the yield department. These fritters are bursting with blueberry notes, and come harvest time, they fade into some absolute beautiful flowers, showing lots and lots of color. In a couple days, the plant's mediums will be dry enough for me to throw them into their dark cycle before having to chop them down. So, I still have some work ahead of me. This 4x4 is now nicely hanging from 2 clothing racks. I'm wheeling these flowers over to my other room for the drying stage, but before I leave them sitting to dry, I'm gonna set this room up to cater to a slower dry. Mainly I'm just using a humidifier, but without it, this room's relative humidity would be in the 40% range, which is too low. Terpenes are fragile and will be lost once the humidity becomes too low and the temperatures become too hot. These conditions cause faster drying stages for the flowers and result in a lower grade outcome. Essentially, some of its true potential was lost. Slower dries are performed to retain and preserve the terpenes, which dramatically affect how the flowers taste and smells. Ideally, the bread and butter for relative humidity is in the low 60% range, and for the temperature, low to mid 60s, that's Fahrenheit. It's now the 10th day. The plants have been sitting in this room drying. And I'm checking in just to see how much longer they have. The environment has remained stable and the flowers are drying slowly. They are starting to feel a little crispy on the outside, but the stems still are not snapping. These flowers are not quite ready yet. A few more days have passed, and now the stems are crackling and snapping. And the leaves are brittle to the touch. They are falling off with a brush of a fingertip. The flowers are now ready to be trimmed, finally, and well placed in jars for curing. In fact, yesterday, I tried to get a head start on some of the work, but not gonna lie, I am left with hours upon hours of work to go.
So I have about 20 plus questions I got, guys. Alright guys, let me bust my motherfucking phone out. Let's get started. And yes, I have a joint, but I want to give you a few questions first, and then I'll let you know. Okay guys, our first batch of questions is from the Stereo app. If you don't know what that is, check out my Instagram, check out the podcast videos. The podcast videos, that's our first sponsor. We're fucking monetizing sponsor on the podcast. So first off, thank you guys for letting that happen. Thank you guys for making that happen. Fuck yeah. Anyway, Stereo is an app where we can all talk to each other. I wanted to do movies. I wanted to do this shit since I was a kid. And then I gave up on that shit about 18, 19. I'll sell packs. I can't do that. I'm selling weed. I don't have time to be an actor. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do on set? But then the shit fell into my lap where we just started doing Dope Yola shit. And with the stories, I never thought story times would be so popular. That's just how I talk.
Blueberry fritter Pheno number 2 has taken on a popular cheese-like terpene profile. It's a little fruity when you open up the flowers, but for the most part, it smells and kind of tastes a little cheesy. Pheno number 1 of the blueberry fritter is the one that I prefer. This one is heavy on the fruity side, and I'm not kidding, the flower smells exactly like blueberries. Blueberry strains to me are always a little nostalgic. I just love the smell of blueberry flowers. And this Pheno right here represents it perfectly. Now, out of the 2 wildberry cake plants, Pheno 1 was the one I preferred. Both were pretty much resined up to the gills, but this Pheno just has that crazy frost factor and of course is rocking a lot of purple. My end yield, which I know some of you are just itching to know, it was slightly over 500 grams of flour, which I know isn't the most I've pulled from this LED out of this tent, but in this run's defense, the flowers are a lot better. These flowers go without having to explain just how good your weed is.
Like you threat.
I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bet. Yeah. Okay. I'm a threat. It's a bet. Yeah. Let's go.
Upcoming runs are going to be with brand new lights, which I am excited, and they are going to be boasting some pretty big plans. And just a reminder, this channel is unmonetized, so if you want to check out the equipment that I am using in this video, the links and discount codes are linked in the description. If you buy anything using the links and codes, you are directly supporting this channel, so I do want to thank you for everyone who goes out of their way to use the links and coupons. Oh, and just FYI, the Spider Farmer and AC Infinity equipment, they're all available on Amazon, and the coupon codes also work there. I know the videos are getting friggin' long, but please, if you are still watching, you're crazy. No, I'm joking. Like the video, man. Please comment, and of course, if you're not subscribed, please cave in and subscribe.
cannabis growers are still reeling from the fires.
Historic wildfire season is also posing a threat to West Coast cannabis crops.
The fires wreaking havoc across Northern California have damaged at least 34 pot farms.
Recent fires have hit the marijuana industry, burning dozens of farms and leaving many more plants damaged by the smoke.
Some of those fires are threatening a key cash crop, marijuana.
As a grower, you gotta feel good seeing a big-ass plant just thriving, fucking killing it like this.
Because really, premium outdoor is not mid.
Telling you smoke fresh, full sun, feel it in your body, your mind, your soul. It's like a different high.
You can come here and see what's being grown and purchase it and smoke it right here. It's one of the only places in the world that you can do that right now. We're bringing Marijuana Mania back. We're on the way to Humboldt right now to check out some of our cultivation partners, growing some of our gear for the full-term outdoor season. As you can see, ironically enough, we are starting again during fire season. Last time I filmed the Marijuana Mania episode, it was during the fire season in Sonoma County, which actually is where the London Pound Cake 75 came from. So if you're smoking London Pound Cake 75, go watch Marijuana Mania episode 5. This shit is smoky as fuck. The air quality is terrible. We're hoping that our plants are doing well. We're gonna check out some of our partners to see what they're dealing with these fires and how it's affecting what's going on. Stay tuned.
But you'll see, we go down this road, like boats, fucking RVs, cars are all just like torched on the side of the road. Oh, yeah,
It smells like dank and smoke.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a beautiful spot too.
It's like the smokiest day.
As bad as smoke is, it's a pretty epic shot right here. Just seeing this, like these beautiful plants with this fucking crazy ass red sun.
The red sun's crazy.
Crazy,
when I grew up, that was like, the military would come in, fucking, it was full out. Camp was crazy. It was like helicopters and jeeps with guys with machine guns, the whole thing. I guess it's evolved now, so
yeah,
we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Well, let's take a look. I want to see what you got rocking.
This is basically the second run this year. First one was all light depth, and then, you know, we put in all these big ones around the edge because we had more square footage we could do. Kind of got really big, so we just opened it up and let it go. You know, drip watering, hand feed, watermelon gelato.
Ooh, shit. What's the lot up here as far as like plant count?
We have on this farm 10,000 square feet.
So you can do whatever you want to do in the 10,000 square feet? So this is one plant right here, right?
It's one plant, yeah.
You gotta feel good seeing a big ass plant just thriving, fucking killing it like this.
Back in the day, you're only allowed, say, 25 plants or something. Back then, instead of square footage, it's 25 plants.
Yeah, I got 25
like,
plants, but they're 6-pounders.
I better grow 25 huge ones.
Yeah.
You wouldn't grow some exotics thing, you know, that only put out a 1-pound plant. So kind of strains got a little skewed, you know, that's when like Blue Dreams or this or that kind of got big because the plant's so big.
Just see, it's super chunk, yeah. I like how you mix it up too. I like how you got like this style and then you got like the, I'm from Mendo ass style. Like we can get down on both. For someone that doesn't know, that's watching right now, how long until you harvest this big ass plant?
This plant, I would say, is getting pretty close. You know, you can look and see there's not a whole lot of white hair left. You know, I would say we would probably harvest this plant in the next week.
How much would you say you get off this one plant?
That's probably like a 6-pounder, 7-pounder maybe.
For your guys' brand, do you guys do all like proprietary stuff or you just want to grow shit that performs well for you guys? Or
you know, we test a lot of stuff. You know, we're breeding different things, mixing, you know, going out and getting strains from people and mixing in some of the old school stuff, seeing what works out best. You know, trying for some big stuff. What does best in the depths, you know, what does best in the big outdoors.
Do you feel like the bigger plants, like after being trimmed and everything like that, do you feel like the quality is better and more consistent on like the smaller plants, or you feel like it's a, because some might say like a big ass plant you lose quality or it's hard to manage or maybe bud rot or stuff like that.
I'd say there's more chance of mold.
Yeah, more chance of mold, right?
More chance of mold. You get some really fat buds, though.
I mean, fuck, how could you not want to grow a plant that big?
I even feel like this sometimes is too big, you know?
Yeah, no, this is still big as hell.
Like the other spot we have, I think the plants are more like, you know, more in this range, and it's just a little easier to deal with.
With the last couple of years, with the fires getting worse and worse, do you feel like this is, I mean, is it a concern to stay like at this specific spot or just up north in general? Like, what's your thoughts on everything?
I grew up here, between here and the Bay Area, and this is where the farms are, so, you know, I mean, pretty much everywhere is in danger when it comes down to it, you know, I mean, all the way to Santa Cruz is burning right now, so where are you gonna go, really? 20 more years of fire, you know, what's gonna happen? How far is it gonna burn?
If you're watching this, you know, this gentleman right here did his branding proper, like creative, unique, original, and executed all the way through from the clothing to the branding of just the brand in general and just repping what you're doing. You did a good job.
It's kind of how we kind of built in from the beginning. It was kind of just stuff for growers, you know.
A lot of people don't understand the identity, you know, so you guys have a real identity.
Well, the logo kind of connected with it and kind of just became a symbol for Mendocino County at one point because it's been quite a while, you know, so kids grew up seeing it their whole life and kind of stuck with it.
Why do you prefer to do sun-grown? Is it a convenience thing, or do you believe that the plant's actually striving and getting more out of the actual sunlight than they can indoors?
I think there's something to that for sure. You know, I think the sun, the natural light, the air, soil, being in the ground, you know, I mean, these are in beds, but then under that, you know, all the roots go down into the earth.
When I was talking with the boys from Skittles, I think, I can't remember if it was Tim Blake or someone else said that indoor was only because people had to hide.
That's how it started, yeah.
They have to hide what they're doing because obviously the helicopters and people were snitching and getting raided and whatnot, so it's like they're kind of forced indoors.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have paid, you know, $10,000 power bills and built all these things, spent so much money if it wasn't necessary.
Up here in Southern Humboldt, these are the vintage indoor buildings, as you can see, covered in the trees, right?
Mm-hmm. Invisible to helicopter.
Invisible to helicopter. This is super sick right here. This is in the cuts. A lot of them indoor packs in the early, what would you say, 2000s?
Yeah, this would have been late 90s, early 2000s.
That's how they were coming, under the trees, hidden, invisible. Yes, sir. Man, we're 15 minutes up the road from the last spot. Just linked up with Kevin. We're about to take a ride and check out his spot. You rocking some of our gear this year? Yeah? So we're gonna see some of our shit up the hill, fired up, and we're riding the, you know, the dope way. We'll see you in a minute. Yeah. Humboldt County, man, 2020. Outdoor season.
Yo, Nucka. It's yo, Nucka. Roll some up.
Yes, sir. We out here in Humboldt. Let's touch down with the big homie Kevin. Slide.
We've been on the craziest trail. I don't know where we are, but I think we are just arriving. It literally took us 25 minutes to get up here. We almost fell off a cliff a couple times, but I think we're good now.
I'm at the liquor store getting more blunts for the skunk. Hit the block in the Chev, I got thump in the trunk. Feeling good off the woods in the hood and I'm fizzing. Kinda know it, they always trying to take your boy back to prison.
That dog is tight.
Yeah, no, we got him forever.
Get you mic'd up real quick.
Easy.
Look, if you thought that ride in Jamaica was scary, my brother, we just went and seen some shit. We're up here in Southern Humboldt, Kevin Jodry. Whole different style of growing, a lot of history. We had a good conversation. It was about a 25-minute drive up here. 20-minute drive?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
20 minutes from the bottom of the hill. We chopped a lot of game, a lot of history out here. Marijuana mania behind the scenes. Probably couldn't bring a regular car up this road. Kevin Jodry got me to do some shit I normally would not do. But we're experimenting and experiencing Southern Humboldt. Traditional outlaw shit, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take a look at his spot up here. He has a totally different style, a unique style of cultivating. We're about to peep it, and he's running all our shit this year. Southern Humboldt, what's up?
In order to be on the Appalachian program, you have to have no plastic, no light, and the roots have to hit the ground. So you pick up the IMO, the indigenous microorganisms.
Can you break down to the people watching right now exactly what the appellation program is and kind of like some bullet points about it?
An appellation is a designation to say that there's a historic relevance and reason why products are grown or created at a place. The most well-known appellation would be Champagne. And so what they said was that the grape from Champagne and the process from Champagne and the cultural significance of how they operate, all of those things create this impact. And it allows you to be able to have small farmers that have historically produced in regions get a recognition that allows them brand protection so that nobody can utilize your name. You can combine the power of the appellation by all determining how picky are we going to be. Because if you take a look, true appellations that have value like Burgundy, they're picky.
Yeah.
And so the point is that it's not to be exclusive of individuals, it's trying to be inclusive, but to create a level of refinement in the product that gives you product differentiation in the market and allows people to be able to experience what did the region do to the product. And so these places all have an impact on how cannabis is grown. And so this spot, it was an outdoor back in the late 80s, and I had an old partner of mine, a true OG, who used to buy the pounds here. And he was telling me about how greasy the weed was up on this hill. And lo and behold, I end up hooking up with that family. I end up kind of caretaking the property, and then I bought the property. And what we noticed was that everything we grew up here had a unique impact in terms of how the plant grew. The wind moves through here so heavily and the swings in night and day temp are so great that the plant basically stresses out, and I get half the size of plant that I would get at my other location, but I get numerics that are through the roof, and I get an incredible terp profile, and what I get is a different type of nuggetry that holds up in a bag for time.
Yeah, so it's not like a traditional, like, because some of the farms we visited, you got the gigantic, huge trees, right?
Yeah.
And you were kind of breaking down when we were riding back down the hill that you're growing smaller plants, but the grease, the
overall
dankish
quality.
Yeah.
I don't like to grow biomass. If I was in the extraction game, then I would grow biomass.
You just have fields of dreams.
Field
But
of dreams.
You're going for the best quality herb possible.
What I want is the thing you hold in your hand primo. The whole point of this farm was never to try to compete on any kind of production level. It was really to create excellent product for the public, and then you and I connect, and I'm able to work with your genetics, and some of them are just absolutely stellar. I can't wait to show you those Gary Paytons.
Yeah, the Gary Payton, it's like, it's shorter, it's squatty, it's skinny, it's not a lot of leaf, but it's all nug.
Just chunk and grease and stuff like that's beautiful, you know. And so certain things that come from genetic libraries shine in some places and some things don't. So my hill isn't good for every variety. It's rough on things that are more loosely built. But on stuff that wants to nog up, ooh, and oil and grease, like those are fuel based.
Well, I can tell you, like, this is probably one of the most interesting journeys we've taken to get to a farm on this trip. There's got to be something special about this climate, about this piece of land. Like you said, they've been growing here since the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, so let's check it out.
Check it out. And so these are cookie chem hybrids, but everything up this hill is through you. Ooh, oh, she's nasty.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a good one. This one pull on COAs, she'll pull like 36 THC, 42 combined. But if you feel it, it's got a unique grease. It's
thick.
Yeah,
it's thick.
Yeah.
I can see why my boy has a farm all the way the fuck up here, because you can see the quality on these nugs for sure. So this is all Cookies Chem right here in this row?
This is all Cookies Chem.
These are a fucking bomb, bro.
I'll show you the progression of the Paytons, because there's a big lower bench of them, and then there's an upper one, and it'll kind of let you see my style.
Yeah, like the Tuscany style.
Yeah,
right?
and what it is that I'm trying to do with the flower, because I can increase density if I want to increase yield, but I never try to go with the plant any bigger than this. This is as big as I want it. So it lets me control exactly what I'm seeing, because if I overfeed these, what'll happen is I'll get too chunky a plant, and I'll get too much rot. So I've learned over the years that this place doesn't let you do some of the things you're used to doing, but it gives you grass that looks like that. Yeah. It's historically always moved as indoor back in the day. That was the thing.
I mean, just looking at this right now, because they're smaller plants, because more of the focus is on what you actually have here, this looks like an indoor plant right here.
Mm-hmm. And it's all biologically driven. The only thing these things get through the bottom end is water. We build the beds in the beginning of the year. And then I use a heavy foliar program of fulvic and humic acids, calcium, kelp, and an array of minerals. And what it does, it lets me kind of pulse the plant with vegetative push, flowering push. So really what I can focus on is less biomass, less leaf. So if you look, there's never been any kind of sprays for PM or botrytis. The only thing I do is put some Californicus mites I get from BioLine up when I put them in, so that if any thrips come through, I can control it. But you're looking at pathogen in terms of bug-free, clean growing. Because really, premium outdoor is not mid.
What's this you guys got rocking right here?
Same thing.
So this is all Cookie's chem, right?
Every single one of these beds is the same exact cut. It's the same thing. That base Cookie genetic shines in these fucking hot, dry environments.
So the one I got is a Chem 4 into an OG, and then they hit it to something else that they won't really tell me, but it's probably some of the most euphoric tasting herb I've ever had. I'm like, I hit that shit, I'm like, I need this. It's super funky.
Yeah, it's greasy. Has deep, full smell, and just, but you know, the thing is that we've just noticed that the cookie by itself, before it became the base of so many other strains, shined up here.
Yeah.
It just shined, and so I have photos, in fact, that's even in some film, but I used to have full depths of just straight cookie in those depths, and the quality was off the chart. And so even though it finishes later up here, like Halloweenish for me, I have no issues. I never get any rot, I never have any problems. And so some things just really shine. So it's just so funny because I've been running cookie up here for so long, and now you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're here.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And
it's
now
great.
you're growing some of our gear that's like a different style of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just getting the cut, you were giving the cuts. And
oh, completely.
Yeah,
no, and it's a nice relationship because what it does is if you do it right, you're able to take things that have quality and you figure out which ones work on the farm, and then you work to put the best quality in your bag. Like, that's the point.
This is what you call craft quality, outdoor, growing, fire. Northern California dank right here. Like,
just bud.
It's just bud, and it's cool to see the different growing styles, and everyone has their own technique.
That works for them.
And it works for them, and this is why I like what we're doing with cookies so much, because you're able to take someone that has, how long have you been cultivating for?
Oh, shit, man, 78.
Since 1978, this man's been working with the plant, right? And he's dialed in everything about this region right here. He understands everything about this climate, and his dedication to the plant has been so long that you know whatever he's going to cultivate is because he loves it. I'm sure he doesn't have to do this still. And so by us partnering with small boutique farms and keeping the real players in the game and letting them rock our gear, vice versa, seeing our gear rocked by them, it's definitely a true blessing for sure. So do you feel like besides like the mountain range kind of covering you from like the draft that everyone else is having problems with, do you think that because you're so high up, it's protecting you from like the ash and everything with the fires? Because how much higher can the shit really blow? Do you feel like?
Well, it kicks around a little bit. Like the ashes, it's around us. It's so heavy, but we have such an incredible wind, so it comes in normally from the north, and it will blow through this way. And then when it rains, it comes in from the south and it blows this way. But this wind will fluctuate, and it'll lift everything. Like I don't like all these leaves that are just dying off through the abscission layer. I don't ever de-leaf the plant. Every night they chill, they abscise, and the wind blows the leaves away. Because if I pick it, I have to record it on metric.
Yeah.
But if the wind picks it and blows it out of my farm, then I don't have to do anything.
Hey, smart guy right here. That's
and it's legal.
And for the people that understand, metric is a fucking pain in the ass. They want you to weigh every single thing that comes off the plant. But I've never heard anyone say that. So just by the wind, by this being a high wind area, if the leaf is kind of doing its thing and it falls off naturally, you don't have to do it.
It'll blow away because by morning time, there'll be no leaf. So if you fell here, but I'd have to go weigh them right now and figure out what batch it came from. And by the time we get back, they'll probably be gone.
Man, it's a fucking blessing.
And I've grown in every kind of condition, and I've run operations of every sort. This place, we've tried everything up here. Smaller plants, allow them to go through the stress cycle, let this natural wind and sun beat the shit out of them.
What you doing?
Accept the fact that it's brutal up here, and we end up getting beautiful stuff like this.
And one of the biggest things.
Hey, you doing up? Ought to be asleep. Over there, listen to them crazy people talk shit.
It's about cultivating is understanding your climate and how to work in your climate, right?
Oh, completely. You're controlled by it.
You have to grow a whole different way just because of where you're at.
That's why this place could be an Appalachian, because it has a unique environment.
To say one thing, like what's the best, perk from fucking with the white market?
Shit. I was here when they took me for 900 pounds when the helicopters and the strike teams came down and cleaned out my hill back in the day. And now when the helicopters fly by, they don't even fly.
You got on your mind. Shit, I couldn't sleep either. I couldn't sleep worth a damn neither. I actually tried too. I laid down around about I laid down around about 12 and then shit got right back up, got the trimming and shit. I've been over here. I had to get this shit trimmed up and in the drawer though. It's time for it. Damn, so I've been kicking my ass all day. As far as the actual smoke go here, I smoke when it's cooked. Yeah. You over there listen to them goddamn crazy people over there, ain't it? I wonder what the hell I done missed.
Fly over me, they fly all the way around because we're GPS marked. And so for the first time in my entire life, I can work outside as a grower and not focus on anything other than being a grower. It's a gift. Regulated cannabis created a nightmare for so many people. What I really like is to be able to grow weed and know that I'm going to be able to grow it. And I don't have to worry about them hauling me off to the joint so that my kids have to come, you know, that kind of shit.
You can focus on the quality of the herb and nothing else.
And pure and normal. So that for the first time, too, you can be in society and be able to actually not have to lie. So we always had businesses we created to create the aura of who we were. And so you're always having to have this incredibly complex lie so that nobody knows what you do. And you end up living like this crazy fractured life.
Yeah.
And when you can put it together and just be you, it's a gift.
Well, I want to end it by saying it's an honor to have our gear and what we're pushing and trying to put in the world growing right here in a spot that's been growing dope before dope was growing dope. This is a really cool experience, probably one of the most unique farms we've been to in the sense that we had to really travel to get up here. You had me face my fear of heights. Is there anything you want to say to the people watching about, you know, Port Royale before we leave?
Yeah, man, I just want to say support your local farmers. There's a lot of good craft farmers around the state that are need to be made more awareness of the fact that they also produce killer product. There's a lot of us. I'm not the only one that wants to grow good grass. So salute to the farmers and salute to you for coming out, and I appreciate the team taking the time to be part of the adventure.
Respect, big brother.
Right on,
appreciate you. Some of our shit, so I want to see it.
I appreciate it, man. I respect you coming up here, and you know, and this whole thing is, you know, especially me, the way Ridgeline's blown up, and this way, it's like being able to have cookies help blow up the sun-grown, you know, and give love to the small farmers. You know, that's what it's about.
Sure. So look, for those watching right now, we just pulled up to Ridgeline Farms. It's the homie Jason. We're in Humboldt County. This homie right here is 2-time winner of the Emerald Cup. I know he got dank. I know he got some of our shit growing, so we're gonna check it out back in Humboldt County. Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I got some of these, you know, cheetah piss. Choke them up, check them out.
I like my boy got his trophies on the table, man. He wants his flowers right now, man. He wants to. So you what'd you win with last year? You won with the runts, and then the year before.
Right here, Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern the year before.
Yep. You ready? You got a special one with some runts with some Skittles on top. Smell that?
Is this a greenhouse full of sun?
It's all, well, greenhouse, but no lights or nothing, you know. We do it old school style here. Pull tart by hand. You get a small farm. But.
See, I'm gonna give the viewer the view that they're used to seeing, which is that, you know, that trike on here, because them motherfuckers busting. These cameras do a cool job, but when you put it on like this is what they're used to seeing on the gram. Look at that right there.
I mean, this is what we're trying to do right now. We're, you know, and this is, I feel kind of like I got there's multiple people in the Emerald Triangle, but you know, they got put up in this position where we have to kind of keep the Humboldt name going. And you know, Humboldt didn't get its name from indoor. It just didn't. It's like, you know, my dad was growing big fat plants, you know, before I was born. And, you know, that's where this Humboldt name came. So for me to get this opportunity, you know, to work with somebody like you guys, I mean, you guys are gonna help educate the consumers. And I mean, I know there's a lot of art in indoor. I've grown plenty indoor. It's not, I'm not dogging it, but I'm telling you, you smoke fresh, full sun weed, I mean, the difference, you feel it in your body, your mind, your soul. It's like a different high. You smell this, what won it last year?
Man, I'm finna buy me a fucking greenhouse.
What's like Ooh. Yeah, I know. It just has a flavor you can't resist. It's fire, you know. It's good strains.
So for anyone that's watching that doesn't understand what the Emerald Cup is, the Emerald Cup is a cannabis cup that happens every year, and pretty much is based on sun-grown herb. So the sun-grown farmers enter the herb, and obviously it's not easy to grow sun-grown, and this man swept it 2 times last year with this right here, the white runts. Again, I'm gonna pull my camera out. I'm gonna document all this shit because I'm fired up that you're rocking with us. And to be honest, like, I just know because how big we're expanding that we have, when you become a little bigger, you kind of become a target when it comes to like hate and shit like that. So
I was gonna say something to you, but I didn't want to.
No, I want to say, you know, straight up, I appreciate you rocking with us because I can see people be like, oh, you're fucking with them, that's some bullshit. But people don't realize that we want to fuck with people from the game. We want to keep people from the game in the game. And so we'd rather work with people like yourself more than anyone. So I appreciate you not really caring what people may say about our partnership, because I'm one of those guys, I'm from this shit, and so I keep my ear to the street, and I know what people say about what we're doing, you know, and so I just want to say thank you for fucking with us.
The fire that's growing around this community is insane. I mean, it's literally, they say, you know, why did we grow the best weed here? Well, it's not the climate's it's killer for full term. But the climate's not amazing, but it's the heritage. You know,
it's the knowledge. It's the knowledge. Like you said, your pops was growing dang.
It taught me, right? You know?
So you learn from people that understand not just that this is a good climate, but how to use the climate.
Exactly.
The advantages, disadvantages of the climate.
You know, to grow weed, that's what we were taught, you know?
It's in the family. Some people focus on restaurants, some people focus on cannabis farming.
This is our life, man.
This is what you do, this is what you're brought up to do, this is what you learn, and shit, just by looking at this you can tell. I mean, this pink rosé is fire as fuck. It's better than the indoor batch that I seen last week.
You heard it.
I don't want to spark the debate, but I was just given an indoor batch of pink rosé last week, and this right here is actually way better smelling, looking, bud structure. I mean, it's, you know, the sun, baby. So this is the kind of pack that you could pass as an indoor pack for sure.
Right? You know that game? We played that game.
Yeah.
Everybody's played that game.
You know,
indoor.
Well, before people ruined the game and started talking about depths and, you know, greenhouse prices, like back in the early 2000s, this was gold to me because it would be the same price. I would charge someone $4,800 for this, right, straight up.
Oh yeah.
$4,800. It's indoor. There's no such thing as a depth.
I mean, that's what we're trying to, you know, that's what we are trying to do right now is prove that the sun grown, you know, it can beat, and it's better high. I mean, I guarantee that's gonna get you higher than indoor. Your lungs, when you smoke it, you don't have that gnarly cough. It's different.
We're going to continue to have that conversation, sun-grown versus indoor.
Yeah,
and
well.
When it comes to strains like this, bro, shit. This looks like the shit that cats in the East Coast are pouring baking soda on. You've been seeing that? This ain't no baking soda pack, baby. That's that Humboldt sun-grown, man.
One of the main things I want to do with this thing, getting put in this position, is be able to highlight my friends with my families around here. I mean, the originals, there's so much fire weed being grown here, you know?
Between all the brands we have, bro, there's gonna be so much flavors. We gotta find the best boutique brands that you think need that shine. And just like what we're doing with you, we want to do it with them as well. Give them some shit to grow, make sure that shit's gonna be sold, represented in the stores. So we should put everyone out here. We gotta put Humboldt back on the map, especially on the white market, because you know, the cool thing is LA has always had that we don't want no outdoor shit, and we educated the shit on them, just cookies alone. by having the trap half ounces and the trap zips. You can get a $200 zip, $150 zip. People are eating it up because they're seeing shit like this. They're like, what the fuck? Why is it so cheap? Well, it's sun grown. And then now they're saying, okay, we kind of changed the word from outdoor to sun grown. They appreciate it.
People think you're coming here to try to infiltrate on this game, but I look at it like you're coming here to try to help us out.
Two things, like one, we're coming out here to put light and emphasize and help just put the stamp and help educate people in the white market on what Humboldt is, because and the stores we have in LA and San Bernardino and all these other places outside of NorCal, they're not really up on, the word outdoor has been shitted on for a long time, right? So we're here to educate people on what's going on out here, and we're here to put light and shine and use our platform as access for small farmers to, one, stay in business, and two, like, brand themselves, because the one thing we do have is a good platform and we have a good voice. So if we can help brand what people are doing out here and put their farmers on the map, that's all we care about. I've been coming out here to buy packs for years.
So then you started going up and everybody's like,
yeah, they're like, man, they forget I was waiting on the bottom of a dirt road, trusting some guy to go get 100 OGs for me. You know what I mean? Like we've been out here, you know. So
of our life, you know, and it's a hard time right now. Like you said, there's a lot of people coming in here. They're buying up all kinds of farms and this and that.
Their intentions aren't pure.
Yeah, but I've told many of them, like, you could have fucking 100,000 square foot and the nicest greenhouse, but you don't know how to grow weed gun shit. You know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a difference.
Well,
I mean, I've been watching people fail for a while here because of that.
For people listening to what we're talking about, it'd be different if Cookies came into Humboldt, bought its own farm, went big, and tried to use a Humboldt logo and just stamping that we're, you know, producing here. We chose to partner with boutique farmers like Jason and get shit like this popping. We want to leave people that are great at what they're doing, in charge of what they're doing. We just want to embrace it. That's all we like to do. Dog, I think it's a her. Her and her owner were evacuated because of the fires, so the dog is just chilling right here with us, and you know, it's part of the vibe. It's what's going on right now. Northern California wildfires is pretty mania, so you know, the dog is chilling, man. We're all chilling. Hey, what up, y'all? Taking a small smoke break right now in Humboldt County. I stopped by One Log. This is one of the most unique facilities that Cookies has. Right now, I'm blazing in our soon-to-be consumption lounge. The dope thing about this spot is we have a dispensary, we have a gift shop, we have a consumption lounge, we have full sun being grown in the back, we have a greenhouse being grown in the back, we have manufacturing, we have distribution, and we're in the process of putting some shipping containers, which I can pheno hunt, the small breeding project I'm doing at the house. So essentially, you can come here and see what's being grown and purchase it and smoke it right here. It's one of the only places in the world that you can do that right now.
That's dope.
We're at One Log in Humboldt, Cookies, Tree Lounge. About to show you what's popping. Look, from a distance, walking up on this big ass farm, this plant is what called me Kenny Powers. That motherfucker's strong. It feels good to see what Parker has put together here. The whole team killing it. Right in the little dry room. Guilty. You know when you see a J like that, you're rolling on the go. This is a shady little I want to taste a J.
The locks. This is Cameron. And if you don't know what that bag is, Branson, baby. That's an official Branson bag.
The first person I partnered with in NY was Branson.
Get my weed from Branson, cause this sack's bigger.
They go get a job from Branson.
Put on that Branson.
Smoke a little Branson aside the mansion.
Half of my advancing, jobs from Branson.
Because I know Branson has never talked about his history in the game.
4 pounds of weed plants for Branson. Now we lamping, 12-room mansion.
We in Harlem right now. We in the city right now. It's my time right here, but we in Harlem, baby.
Uptown.
Uptown.
What part of town we in right now?
Yeah, Sugar Hill section of Harlem.
Sugar Hill section of Harlem. All right. Harlem's pretty big, huh?
Very big. This is what they call the hill. This is like down the hill is like more like 8th Avenue, 7th Avenue, Adam Clayton Powell. You know what I'm saying? But this is the hill.
Like, for all the shit you've been through, bro, like, you're a legacy guy at this point, right?
Right.
You've been in the game for a lot longer than a lot of us, including myself. What would be your dream scenario as a guy in the game?
It would be a nice thing to have a global expansion, but with that understanding, with people to understand the element and where it came from. You know what I mean? I started off with a candy store. We looking around now, and we have edibles, you got cookies, you got gummies, all those things. These are confections that I sold in a candy store at a period of time.
You're doing what they're doing now before it was even cool to do it.
Long time before they even got involved with that.
That's what I always loved about New York. Like, there's so much hidden shit out here. It's so big, it's so busy. It was weird seeing Sour and seeing like the haze kind of disappear out the game. Like, New Yorkers kind of burnt out of it. Like,
it grew and it became strong because people didn't have access to variety. You understand? A lot of people wasn't getting variety. They wasn't getting OGs. You know, and that's one of the things that I was doing. I was providing a variety of product. A lot of people just didn't have that service.
Like, as a legacy guy, what are you most excited about right now in the cannabis space?
I don't know. I think just the opportunity. I think that it's going to lend to opportunities for people who have not had opportunities.
It would be cool for people to see you break into markets like Thailand or Germany or Canada with the Triangle bags, because this is a product of Harlem. This is something that you birthed here when it wasn't cool to birth it, and you just stayed down, you stayed out the way, and now that the time has come, not only are you going to launch in New York and Cali, you're going global. That got to feel good.
It does feel incredible, you know. I just, like what you just said, like the people do their homework and their research and they understand the dynamic. And I think the most important part is the provision of a product that they're going to recognize and see viable.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's really the most important element, that they can differentiate this product from a lot of the other products that exist in the marketplace.
What do you want to see back in the market flower-wise?
As you just mentioned a minute ago, Thailand. A Thai stick. I mean, have you seen Thai stick? Have you seen voodoo at all? Like, I mean...
And you know, we talk about this a lot. In Thailand, you used to get killed for smoking weed. And the government just gave out 1 million plants to the people in Thailand to go grow at their house. After all these years of people being penalized, straight death, or going to jail for hell long for weed.
So what did that do into that market? That turns into finance in that market. To give the people options to earn.
The homie told me on the way up here that you introduced champagne, like, and it was a crazy story. Not the weed champagne, but actual champagne.
Yeah.
So like a bunch of homies that really made champagne pop in the music world. Is that true or not?
We grew up drinking champagne. Champagne was a classy thing. You know what I'm saying? You pop a bottle of champagne, nice glass, social environment, and everything. In 2000, I did my own private label champagne. You know what I'm saying? Guy Charlemagne, selected by Branson B. I actually gave Biggie a 6-liter bottle of Tat just for his birthday. He kept it for a whole year before they even opened that bottle.
What kind of weed was Biggie getting back in the days when you were serving Big?
More like a Haze Favor, more like a OG's. Pretty much whatever product I had, most of my clients were clear and they were pleased with it because they was pretty much on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Even though it could have distinguished and had different characteristics, but the product was, was always good.
I'm glad that we're gonna do what we're gonna do. I'm fired up to kick it off. And I'm glad that we're taking our time to put the right shit in the market, because you wanna knock their head off.
Purposely, man, I'm proud of you, man, because the direction that you're going in, all the elements that I'm saying you put into the situation has a lot of value. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of value, and it creates opportunity on a global scale.
We're in Harlem right now, Sugar Hill, with the legendary Branson. This is my brother, this is my partner. This is Marijuana Mania, episode 9.
Legendary Branson, man, making this thing happen, man, taking this thing cookies worldwide, really tapping in with the people of Harlem, New York, Mansfield. It's gonna be amazing, man. Cookies take over New York, man. We out.
Yes, sir.
Harlem's finest.
Harlem's finest. Real taste maker right here. Real player shit, man.
New York's finest.
Went up to Washington Heights. I had my boy Gordo crack the fucking hydrant. You already know what time it is. Bye.
yeah, I ski on a bitch. No
People
cap.
always told me I had to go up to the Heights and get the real haze. My brother Gordo is in the Heights, and he said he got some haze. I'm on my way to the Heights to see exactly what they smoke.
Chimmy, young Chimmy. Yeah. I've been feeling like the GOAT, bitch. Todo lo que me está trending, el maloreo, el maleanteo. I be really getting bacon, little bitch. Whole lot of gang shit. You heard?
My
gang?
brother. How you been, man?
This is the Heights, man. We have town. We have town.
This is where the haze was birthed?
Yeah.
This is my guy Gordo right here. I've known him for a while. Had a good time in Miami. We shot the No Borders video. They contributed a lot to the La Plaza album. They brought the energy. We're in New York. It's only right I pulled up on him in his neighborhood, see what he got going on. I just got some real haze, the real Uptown haze. And that's haze right there. My boy got a brand, Smoke Up. I had to tap in to see what he got going on, man, for real. You called me, you said, come see the culture. I said, you right, bro. Let me pull up. I love the originality, man. Like, this is personality. Each neighborhood got their own personality. Y'all just bringing flavor, man. What's been the hardest part about building a brand right now, like in New York City?
Everybody got their own brand going on, but I feel like brands just look into the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, they forget about the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people, you know?
What's your biggest fear, like, when the regulations come?
Shit, they gotta look out for us. We can pay taxes too. We just don't got the M's to put up for a store, the M's to put up for a license, you know?
So this is the Pussy Power right here. Smell that right there. My boy Powers Up that did Gary Payton's Cereal Milk. That's that's a Y crosser.
I can smell the Y.
That Y right there. That shit tastes like vanilla or chata right there. That shit's fucking.
I smell a big Y in there.
You smell that Y in there, right?
Oh yeah.
That's called the Pussy Power right there. This right here is called the weed. Just called the weed. The weed. Everyone's coming with the same kind of shit right now. You know I gotta kind of sit back and plot and watch the market. I think these are both different right here. These are different what's out right now.
The texture's different.
Yeah, it's texture's different. It's
texture looking different.
Roll that shit up, brother. So has it always been like this? You could always just chill out here and blaze it up? Nah, hell no.
This just became cool. And that's what people enjoy now. We used to hide the smoke. Yeah. New York, bro, I used to get locked up every Friday and stay in the bookings for 2 days. So a dub coming up here to cop. I'm from downtown. I used to come up here to buy weed when I was younger. And you used to get caught, pulled over with a blunt, you're going to jail. I think if you're 30 years old and you never got locked up for weed, I don't know where you was at. You was not burning in the highway in the car, you was not doing none of that. This pink pussy.
Pussy Power.
Pussy Power? Yeah.
I can smell it.
Smell like it? It's like, smell like that good? The why? But it tastes like...
It's intensified,
like
right?
velvet cake.
Yeah, only real players appreciate that taste.
That shit is fire. Right now, like, what you see right here, this is like what people that started the culture out here.
I always heard that though. Everyone always said, go to Dykeman, go to Dykeman, get the A's, go to Dykeman. That's like the standard smell and look right there. Huh?
Yeah, this is pip. You can't smoke that in paper.
That's like childhood.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
You gotta smoke that in tobacco paper, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Other than
you
that,
gotta smoke it in the Dutch. You cannot smoke piff or nothing else. No backwood or nothing.
One leaf.
One leaf. It gotta be
one
Dutch.
leaf only?
Yeah.
One leaf only. My man's the pro right here. Roll it Dutch. Roll it Dutch the big bird, man. Real uptown.
Yeah, I want you to roll that up so I want to experience, man. I want to experience the 30-second roll, haze in a Dutch. I like how you rolled that. This was rolled by a guy that rolls in 30 seconds. This is legendary haze. This is the Heights. I ain't smoked a blunt like in 5 years, literally. That shit's like the 1990s right there. I just took a time capsule to the 90s. This is perfectly rolled, by the way. You would think my man rolled this up with a machine. He did not. We just watched him roll it by hand. This is the original Uptown Haze. This right here is special. This is an experience.
Yeah, that's an experience. That's definitely New York. Like New York.
We smoking haze. Outside. They used to be able to search you out here for no reason. You could be walking down the street, they could stop you right away and search your ass. That was racist, that was crazy, but to go from that to this is pretty trippy to see.
Like, I've been in LA for a long time. I've been in Oregon. It's nothing like New York. When that shit was legal,
Have you ever popped one of those open before? I've only seen it in movies and shit. We out here, man. We doing legendary shit. The haze got me feeling lovely. I've always wanted to see that shit, bro. I used to watch the movies growing up. I always wanted to see that shit. Yeah, get in, fool. Hey, just do a shot. Just sit down.
Oh, shit. Play that body do him dirty.
That's big, man. That shit feel good. Look, it's hot outside. This shit's nice and cool. New York, we're in the Heights. Feeling good, feeling lovely. It's been a beautiful day, and we just got started. Marijuana Mania, episode 9, New York. All right, y'all, we just left Washington Heights. I'm about to sit down with my brother, Luca Brasi, Gumbo Brand, New York City. We're gonna sit down, undisclosed location. This is Marijuana Mania, episode 9. Day 2's been wild, and I've been moving mean. I'm about to sit down with my brother Luca Brasi from the Gumbo Brand. He told me he had a private room at Emilio Bellato. I asked one thing, could we smoke? He said absolutely. He's speaking my language, New York City. The energy is incredible so far. I cannot wait to taste good, authentic Italian cuisine. You would do the mafia setup. That's how you get welcome to the city.
I haven't been in New York, you know, but I just got back and I had to make sure I rolled out the red carpet for my brother. You know, mafia. You know how we do.
Yeah, this is super private. Last time I seen you was before chemo, right? It was right after surgery. And
certified fact.
Yeah, in New York at the studio. I was doing Gotti. Haven't seen you since. It's my boy Luca. We got a brand partnership coming. We've been waiting to do it right. What's this right here?
Madison Square Gumbo.
Ooh. You guys built one like the biggest brands. That's why we did a partnership. Like I seen Gumbo. I seen it pop up. You did a Melrose. You was in California with it. Like, do you feel like you would have been able to build Gumbo the way you did if it wasn't in this crazy ass time in New York?
It was a lot of hard work, a lot of groundwork, a lot of losses and trials and tribulations. But that's what made us stronger, and that's what made us become a firm brand. And I think consistency played a very big part. It's like the culture, like my wife and I, like we go places, we touch people, we go out, we kiss kids, and we give back to the community. And when I say give back, I'm not just talking about money. We do backpack drives, we give the kids coats.
It's more important for us to give education to the community too, because, the reason why Gumbo also is so big is because we had forefathers like you to show us the way. Pay homage and we give respect to that, but also too, we want to be able to teach people in our communities, our brown and Latino and everybody that's, underprivileged right now, the tools to be able to, get into this business and capitalize. And to be able to educate the people is the most important thing of Gumbo. We put it all in a pot, we cook it up, and we're going to teach you the ingredients. And that's very important to us.
I wanted to come up with a solution and a game plan to get minorities and these kids off the street. And I said, you know what? Fashion. So I started in the fashion and I started making clothes, L&S collection. My wife and I, she was in the NFL at the time, and her brother and her cousin and a couple of them, they were like really strung out off of these opiates and shit. So we came out with the pot, man, and we said, let's push this on them and get them off of that. SOS, Save Our Streets, in a sort of way where they could gravitate more towards the flower and we can get them off these opiates and shit like that.
Some people don't know what to do with their access, right? And some people don't even have access. So if you got access and you know what to do with it, it's a whole nother ball game. Especially when it comes to, if you got something like this, I mean, shit. I feel embarrassed because you brought me this, right? I brought you this to look at.
Well, I love it. I accept it wholeheartedly.
These are 2 new things I got coming out under our shit. This is the Pussy Power right here. It's a different kind of candy. You see everyone got the same shit out there, right? Everyone got the same shit right now. This is called the weed right here. It's like a pineapple gas. Yeah, the weed, just the weed.
This is a different type of pussy right now.
No, that's a different type of pussy right there.
It's some clean pussy.
I really want y'all to taste that shit right there.
She ate pineapples.
Being a cat from the streets, like what you think about like how things are working right now with the social clubs, with the dispensaries like Empire, shit like that?
If y'all didn't know the history of my city, New York, that if you got caught smoking a joint, they was locking you up, running you through central booking.
Yeah, straight up.
For 3 days for a joint.
And you come from the stop and frisk.
Yeah.
If you could say something right now to the people right now, the regulations around cannabis in New York City, right? The people are gonna roll out like how people get a permit, how people are able to grow weed. The people right now working on the legal side of it, what would you say to them?
I would say, you know, there needs to be a program since they're giving legalization to a lot of people coming out of the penitentiary. There has to be a program that also has them hook up with like-minded other minorities that have the funds to develop that license. We can't just give licenses and then it be taken by Big Pharma because they don't have the funds to develop the license. So I think for me, that's something I want to work on. I've talked to congressmen and senators about that because we have to have that. You can't just give people licenses and they have nothing to cultivate the license.
We sat down with the legendary Gumbo brand. Shout out to my brother and sister right here. We have a lot of stuff in the works right now. He brought me to a spot that is going to require a little bit of chewing. This is Marijuana Mania number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, number 9. Juice Lee,
and so hold on. Now this is for the world, Juice Lee. Let's see, cause he loves smoking paper. He got me smoking paper. Him and Burn.
I get like a kind of like hazy feel to it, but
that sweet vibe from the haze
with candy on it.
Alexis made a great point, and it's something I've been touching on for a long time. What is the point of being awarded a social equity license without funding? It just does not make sense. We're on the way to go see Pizza Pusher. I've heard a lot about this guy. Infused dinner, music, man, I'm ready for all of it. New York City, let's go.
The sun's about to set. We've seen dispensaries, we've seen social clubs, private membership. Now we're about to see infused food. This is Stone Pizza, the Pizza Pusher, NYC. Let's go. What's up, my brother, man?
Good, baby.
You good, brother?
You good? So right now we're talking about Mount Rushmore female rappers.
Shit, I think you definitely need Lil' Kim, for sure. You know, this is gonna be a random one.
Go for it.
Mia X, I think she's
Branson got that bag.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Branson gotta have that bag if that nigga was selling Biggie weed. Bro, if that nigga was selling Biggie weed, that nigga got old money. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, like back in the days, Mia X put it down. You know what I mean? Like,
Mia X.
You heard that? Crazy.
Mia X. That's crazy.
Mia X,
That's solid.
She came with a whole different style and just shook shit up. Yeah.
He advocates for her a lot.
Yeah,
he advocates for her a lot.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope. My guy. I'm glad I finally got to come here the right way.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting to come here for a long time, but I wanted to do it with them. Show the world, you know what I mean, what you're doing, bro.
Welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Right on. I heard you got some crazy shit going on in here, man.
I have 4.
What made you pick this one out of the 4?
This is my newest one.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think it's the nicest one.
This is the definition of New York. Every time we go somewhere, you open up the door, you're seeing shit you wouldn't expect. This shit looks wild right here. I'm glad we came here, man.
This is Cuba. Cuba rolls, 7-gram Godfathers. I think I gave you one the last time I met you.
Holy shit.
But he can't see us. He can hear us, but he can't see.
Right off the rip, I'm getting like social club in Spain kind of vibe. Like the low lighting, the vibe in here right when you walk in is crazy as hell.
So in here we have a restaurant.
You got performers that come here and play?
Yeah, they're about to go on in 30 minutes. A house band and the singer is a 2-time winner of America's Got Talent. And after everybody eats, we have a nightclub downstairs, and I'll show you that. We'll go. Yeah,
There's some fly ass shit right here, my boy. This shit right here is hard.
Thank you.
That's hard right here. Where's the nightclub?
Come on.
Oh shit, in here. Damn, my guy. Hell yeah. Shit.
So they come down here, we have a DJ, and chill out and smoke your Godfather. Then if you want to talk or privacy, we have some.
It's crazy.
I was so high the last time I was here, I forgot I was here.
It's part of the Grace Jones's nipple.
Oh shit. Man, where'd you come for the inspiration with this crazy ass vibe, man? There's some like old school like.
Yeah, man.
This crazy right here, bro.
Yeah.
This a vibe right here.
Would you like to we'll sit here and
every time I come to New York, you know, and I put like what's the best pizza in New York, they say come here. And I wasn't asking about like medicated pizza. I was just talking about food. The shock value of this place is crazy.
I opened a 6,000 person cannabis restaurant last year in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Outdoor, in the middle of the rides, like crazy. I did a movie theater out there. People would smoke Godfathers and watch like gangster movies after dinner. But it made this place look like fucking a Burger King. Out of all the things I've done in 6 years, that thing was the most impressive thing. And the fact that they let it rock. I had to put big money into it.
You've been doing this before New York had this whole anything goes attitude, right? Like before they pass legalization, it takes a lot of balls to do something like this. It looks like you guys make fire here. Like, did you go out and find good chefs that you knew already, or?
It was something over time that maybe the pizza changed 5 times over 6 years. We have a small menu. We sell pizza, ganja nuts, chicken lollipops, gelato, sodas.
Medicated gelato?
Yeah, man, it's really good. We have 15 flavors, like, it's really good.
Like, I'd want to fuck that whole dish up, but I'd be scared that, like, yo, this gonna lay me down.
We want you to get through this whole 2.5-hour experience. We want you to make it to the gelato because the gelato is better than everything.
5 things. You got hospitality, right? You have to have like comfort. Like this is a very comfortable spot. When I first came here, I thought we'd be here for 30 minutes. We're gonna probably be here for a while. My brother, what's up, bro? How you feeling, my G? It's a pleasure to meet you, my G.
2 kings over here.
I was just telling him, man, like he carved out a crazy lane because right now weed is oversaturated, man. Like out here in New York, I never seen no shit like this before. Like Cali went off, but New York went off.
I mean, when I look at Cali as the same thing. You know how New York started rap?
Yeah.
I feel like what you did, you paved the way. Like you're the king.
Consumers just want something that's real, you know?
Definitely.
There's a lot of white labeling, there's a lot of just putting anything in the bag right now, but what you got certified lane right now. This is what I want to bring to life, like on this episode, showing the world, like, yo, New York, forward thinking. There's innovation out here. You guys are bucking the fucking system for real out here.
Tony Yale?
Yeah, it's real. Slide in here, man. Slide in here, man.
Oh, yeah.
What's good? Shout out to my nigga Styles.
What's good, yeah?
Let me ask you this, man. You've seen this shit coming up, right, in New York. Did you ever picture it be like this, bro?
I mean, I tell people all the time, you know, we was on the block, we used to get arrested for fucking a dub, and now, you know, you can fucking go to the dispensary and buy it. I enjoy going to LA every trip and getting on a plane and having that 2-3 ounces in the bag. You know, my first time, I was a little shook, like, oh, you really could bring it back? Brought back like 3 ounces, 2 ounces, and was just like, yo, this is new shit now.
Even what's crazy is the law passed, but it's like nothing changed except it just feels good to smoke in front of a cop. New York dudes, we know how to pick a good bag of weed. We know how to smell that shit. Say, all right, this is boof, this is good, but we don't know how to grow it like that because it's been illegal. It's been illegal for us our whole life.
Oh, shit, bing bong,
bing fucking bong. Don't you ever fucking disrespect me.
What's up? How you good?
The legend. Look what weed does, all right? We're in New York City, Pizza Pusher. Look what it brought together real quick, though. None of this was planned.
Queens, Brooklyn.
Look, this is what the herb is all about, and that's why I love what's going on in New York right now, because this shit is big.
Branson is on the East Coast, the beginning of high-grade green weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before that, it was like chocolate, Dro, you know, chocolate tie, yada yada yada.
A lot of Jamaican weed spots.
Yada yada. Like
Jamaican weed spots. Shout out to the Jamaicans, man.
Early '90s, right before mid, chocolate was really, really heavy. Like if you got a good bag of chocolate, you lit. I give you an old school '90s shit. We had a few cushions on deck, right?
Right.
Every day, yo, we got this kush, we got this kush, we got this LA shit, we got this kush. Nah, nigga. Sour haze, man. We get sour haze. Yo, we got this kush. We got nah. This is how grimy New York is. Turn back around. Us as grimy New York. This is no longer kush. This is triple sour. We're gonna remarket. This is triple sour. You got that triple sour? Yeah, we got that triple sour. That's how New York is. It's like if it's too unfamiliar, I don't really want to trust it like that. So I need you gotta get certified from a.
New York is the city, just be on point.
You gotta be. There are people from other places think all the boroughs is like. It's not.
Nah, what y'all did for New York City, Dipset, first y'all, shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah. That shit was huge.
I enjoyed it.
That shit made me want to go rap. As soon as I seen that shit.
We had a good night that night.
That was the shit got kind of crazy.
A lot of other regions look at music like everybody's supposed to be unified. And I think 90s New York is definitely unified because you have Rough Riders, Rockefeller, all kind of shit. But like our legends didn't unify, though. This shit is competitive as fuck.
Right.
There is no Rakim KRS song. But it's competition, dog. If we in this fucking lab together, I'm trying to fucking burn you. It ain't no, we still cool.
Nah,
but I'm trying to fucking burn you up. Like it ain't.
I can't even post niggas in my hood because if I post this rapper, this rapper got beef with him. If I post these little niggas from my hood, these little niggas from the other side, they got bodies against each other. I can't even post niggas shit because niggas will shoot at me.
I look at the craft. Young people fuck with me, old people fuck with me, whatever it is, I'm just a craftsman. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking, homie. Do you respect the craft? How many hours are you in that studio? Do you break night? Do you bust your ass? Do you do this shit?
But to me, it's all about the marketing. Because look at this nigga, he came with the Bing Bong, and then I knew you had bars after that.
Like that, people don't know that I rhyme. It reinvigorates me.
You did back and forth. You stay comfortable in your lane.
Now little kids run up to me, old people. I make them happy. Yo, Bing Bong. You know what I'm saying? That shit is such a great feeling. And as I get older, I'm more mature. I'm not the person I used to be when I was young. I'm not the piece of shit that I was.
When you put in your work and you stay down for a long time, people never see the hamster wheel. They just see when you're at top. All people see is nice shit.
100%.
There gotta be a code in this thing. Like I'm a firm believer in sticking to the code.
Absolutely.
Like, but you know, Burn, you know, your shit mafia. That's my shit too. You gotta keep it mafia at some point.
Absolutely.
This thing of ours gotta be bigger than just us.
I want you to trip me out, man.
Fucking playing with that. Let's try this.
You got your phone right here. Yeah, I'm what you call basically like a mentalist. A mentalist is like a. I'll explain it. I'll just show you.
That's not gonna give us a permanent twitch or nothing, right?
I ain't gonna lie, you gonna fuck your head up.
I'm gonna see.
I still trying to figure this nigga's an alien.
I need the camera. I need the camera to catch this. You know what? Do me this favor. Hold on to this, but don't open it yet. Any number 1 through 100. Say a number.
Say it right now.
Before you say it, I want you to decide. Listen to me. When I say random, it could be whatever you want.
I got
Change your
one.
mind right now.
I got one.
In a moment, I'm gonna let you look at a list of 100 things. He knows what I wrote. You have no idea.
I have no clue.
I can't change what I wrote for the first time. Say the number. What you want?
97.
Matter of fact, here, do it yourself. Here, open up the notes. And there's one list of celebrities. Open that up. Celebrities. There's 100 names you're looking at. All different, not the same name.
You said 97, right?
Yeah.
Scroll to whatever number you want.
I want to see what 97 is going to say, Barney.
No shit.
Hold on.
Alright, you see what it say?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Listen to me, this could be anybody. It's not all the same names. You can look, right? They obviously not all the same name.
Yeah.
For the first time, say it. Who was it?
It's Biggie. don't do that to me right now, bro. I'm tripping out. Oh shit,
And Styles P here too? He just songs with Biggie?
What the
fuck? Nah.
This shit just took the fucking. This shit just. I don't understand. Cause look, even if he came with the name, how the fuck? I just came with 97 when you. I was like, all right, 97. That's the random.
95, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
That's what I'm saying.
Who are you, bro? Who are you, bro?
That's what I'm saying. That nigga's Men in Black, God.
My G.
Let me try one. I'm gonna try one with numbers. Listen to me. If I said to you, do me a favor, think of a city, a state, a country, an island, anywhere in the world, but it gotta be some random shit. Some shit that, if I was to guess this, you'd be like, man, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Put it away, lock this shit. I'm not gonna ask you to see it. I'm gonna show you guys what I hear. Now this is the way this works. Look at me. If you got a place in your mind right now, don't say it. But almost like you can hear yourself in your mind saying the place. Don't say it though.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, all right, I got you.
Okay.
If that's the place, I'm a trip. I'm walking out the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here, dog.
Whenever you ready, they seeing what I wrote. No, just say it. Say it loud.
Bora.
At my birthday, I had my lawyer's wife
fuck?
think of some place, and instead of her picking Bora Bora,
I've seen enough,
she
man.
thought of
I've
an
seen enough. That
address
shit
in
weird,
Staten
man.
Island.
like 113 South 4th Street
I
with
did
the
something
zip
too. I
code.
thought of something
And
crazy.
he knew.
Bro.
I thought of something he could never do in a million
Yo,
years.
before we go upstairs, I'm gonna end it right here. Before we go upstairs, the mind is more powerful than people think. You can manifest things, you can read certain things, you can communicate without talking. This man is fucking living proof. He got me, he got him. I was not on no bullshit. I thought in 97, the number was 90.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm fucking blown away. I need his fucking phone number because I want to learn more about what he does, man. Sick right here.
Things will never be the same.
Oh, no. This shit all right. That got good
Things will never be the same.
Wow. This is a vibe right here. You got the wing, you got the pizza. The salad was absolutely incredible. The salad was refreshing, it was fire. His garlic knots right here are incredible. The food, the live band, the energy, look who's around us. You want me? Alright, fuck it. I already had a panic attack earlier, man.
Pete, I need you to help me with something. Stand up for me. You can stay right here, right in the blue light. I want you to shake the dice up, shake the die up. And Berna, today I'm gonna see if I can share with you the same feeling I get when I hear somebody's thought. Cover it with cover it like this. In a moment, you're gonna hear a voice in your head. Keep your eyes closed. As a matter of fact, close your ears as tight as possible. As tight as possible. Did you hear something?
Oh, hell no.
Gosh! Oh, shit. Yeah, I heard something for sure.
What did it say?
It said the number 1 is the number I'm sending you from the die.
Styles, what?
Oh, shit, dude. Bro. Listen to me.
Is that the number on the... Number 1. That's crazy.
No, but
Bro.
before, it was 1 from the beginning.
I almost teared up. I almost teared up in real life because that shit was not his voice. It sounded like a fucking computer talking to me, bro. Because I honestly believe in a higher power. I believe in the brain's way more capable than what we know. This guy's a fucking genius. That shit scared the shit out of me. I'm still tripped out. I didn't hear it here. I didn't hear it here. I heard it right here, bro. I heard that shit loud and clear. It was like a robot, maniac voice. I'm taking you on the fucking road with me for at least 2 days. We have to trip some people out, for sure. That was probably one of the best nights I've had in a long time. Not just like conversation-wise, but environment, food, experience. A lot of people watching are gonna ask, how do you infuse that pizza? Because you can't taste that at all.
It's in the sauce.
It's in the sauce.
Sauce, yeah.
How do you infuse the chicken wings?
barbecue sauce.
And the sauce.
Yeah.
I probably enjoyed the Caesar salad just as much
as the dressing. Yeah.
So I think me and you might possibly have some future business to do.
I believe.
I heard it's in the sauce, it's in the sauce, it's in the dressing. Probably one of the most top-notch establishments I've ever been to in my life. I've been everywhere. I'm smoking the Godfather, which is hand-rolled here. I don't even smoke blunts. I don't even smoke blunts. I don't even smoke tobacco.
So Burner said, you know it's official.
See, I'm the only one who was eating infused.
Yes, no.
I'm all the way infused.
Hey.
Vegan infused, too.
Broski's in town. All the bros. We had a good time as gentlemen, and I'm just happy to be here and be stoned. Stone Beach, and you already know what it is.
You got to be stoned right now, man.
I'm definitely stoned. Chris will tell you, I believe in overdoing it.
I don't know anyone else that could experience something like this. Shout out to my brothers for pulling up. Peace.
The coolest thing for me is like seeing the unity, like everyone's united, and we've been to hella different shops, parks where they're selling bud, everyone's working together. I think the energy in New York's super real right now, and I'm just fired up, man. My mind's blown from that shit with that guy though. That voice I heard in my head, I had to come outside, sit down, just look at real life real quick and clear my head of that, because that shit was weird as hell. Epic.
Yeah, that's in New York right there. We gotta go.
Lamb and chicken combo. Lamb and chicken. Shit's fire. Get the white sauce, get the hot sauce. You know.
Yeah, tell us sandwich. Guys, chicken over rice, bro. Anytime.
So you know what this white sauce is, but it makes the halal guys fire. It's very sus, it's very white, it's very creamy. It's late night, we gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta hit it like that, right? Boom. Did that everywhere. You need to have the hot sauce. If you don't have the hot sauce, it's not official. And the hot sauce ain't no punk too, it's hot. This is the go to your hotel room and pass out right afterwards ass motherfucking combo right here. You're about to be out. I like that orange rice right there too. Yeah.
What's up, my guy? Juice.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
bro? You good? Good to see you. Quick little break. I'm gonna go get me a blunt so we can roll us up one. Shit, I'm done trimming for the night.
Can't be looking for me, cause I'm still in the trap. I just made the beat, you know that motherfucker slap. I might hit a bitch 100 times, no cap. Ayy, blown straight out the pack, bitch, back with an infect. Mirror on the wall. Peter Piper picking this thing right here, I'ma pick them off. Feeling pressure every time my harvest drop, I'm taking off. He oblivious, obviously I'm outstanding over all. All time go, at any time I'm getting at your dog. Half of the doge in my wallet to unalive your squad. He ran his mouth like a broad to shots and fasten his bra. In the whip, my chick pouring up, cause we do not smoke in the car. Unless I'm on a highway cruising, my nigga. I just check the scoreboard, they say you losing, my nigga. Coogee sweater, baggy jeans and Timbs, I feel like I'm big. No Diddy, that's what she said. I took it off and fall right in the ribs. I'm a spiritual individual, my existence a miracle. Nothing short of biblical. The only rapper who don't sound corny when they spittin' lyrical. Lately it's been bringing in bread. Usually I don't let it get to my head. Can't be looking for me, cause I'm still in the trap. Ay, I just made the beat, you know that motherfucker slap. I might hit a bitch 100 times, no cap. Ayy, blown straight out the pack, bitch, back with an infect. M.O.B. any bitch, nigga, what it do? Everybody know I did my thing, pussy sell you on shit. Watch Watch how you look, don't get your bitch took, nephew. Ride through your lane, spin up and on a step through. I used to say, all my dogs in jail, or they gone, now they wrong. Man, them boys done did their time and came home. I used to think the world owed me something, I was wrong. Now I live at my job, don't know when I'm going home. I left a couple my dogs on red, ain't fucking with my phone. I want a new whip and I wanna get that bitch on my own. Be thinking about my baby, love my lady, that's a fact. Just wanna pay her back for all the time she had my back. Just keeping it real, dog, it ain't no more without her. Cause ever since I met her, everything else was a blur. Been in the fast lane ever since and she won't skirt. Cause she know what I do, bro, she just gotta give me the word. Looking for me, cause I'm still in the trap. I just made the beat, you know that motherfucker slap. I might hit a bitch 100 times, no cap. Ayy, blown straight out the pack, bitch, back with any fact. Yeah. Mob. Yeah. This flow rated E. These bars for everybody. Spitting with a grudge, I hold them close like I care about it. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for my dogs in the mall getting dope. Give my brothers everything, haters left with 0. If you wanna see growth, what you play with me for? I be in my lane chillin', then here they go. Don't make me your villain, cause I ain't your hero. Whoa. Chin up, chest out, tap in, tap out, thick cheek, breast out, flex up, stretch out. Who winning? Who spinning? I'm smiling, I'm grinning. Who saving? I'm player. These hundreds, them pennies. Who told these niggas come for me? That's foolish. I told these niggas don't play. I'm stupid. I'm eating, still hungry. I'm serving. Who want it? They hating. What's that? That paper? I'm on it. They sleeping. I can't. I'm chasing big bang. I'm ballin'. You ain't. They'll be okay, I think. Nah, I ain't conceited. I just recognize my rank. And I grow my own shit, so I'm proud that it stank. Steady blowing dank tonight, I skipped the drink. Seen the car from yesterday, pour that shit down the sink. Hey, you can bet I'm on that gas, I keep a full tank. Lately, I'm doing everything them pussy niggas said I can't. This flow rated E. These bars for everybody. Spitting with a grudge, I hold them close like I care about it. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for my dogs in the mall getting dope. Give my brothers everything, haters left with 0. If you wanna see growth, what you play with me for? I be in my lane chillin', then here they go. Don't make me your villain, cause I ain't your hero. Whoa. Right back in the mix, back with another hit. I put your team on strike, bitch, I'm Marvin, never miss. Me and Ty G with the shorts, yeah. 90 bitch out the park, still be trippin', bitch don't start. On young nigga got too much heart. Grind over time that set us apart, ain't nothing like me, that nigga mark. I ain't me like Tony Stark, spin dope, you a bag of starch. Rap cold, I'm too cold with the art, I be playing dumb, these hoes think they smart. Fuck a moonlight, I shine in the dark, keep the toaster for Pop-Tarts. This one might be on pop charts, and I promise dog I ain't trying. Be hard, cause your boy made it, I'ma kill a bitch every time. Ain't trippin' on shit, along my brother clean in me bitch. I'ma ball like that nigga here and your grandma get hit. Nah, for real, fuck you mean. Tell your auntie I say hey. I be standing on your porch, ask your mother she won't play. Fuck you mean, nah for real. This your boy your David Day. Had to switch the flow for real, cause the boy try steal the way. Flow rated E. These bars for everybody. Spittin' with a grudge, I hold them close like I care about it. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for my dogs in the mall getting dope. Give my brothers everything, haters left with 0. If you wanna see growth, what you play with me for? I be in my lane chillin', then here they go. Don't make me your villain, cause I ain't your hero.
I couldn't find my mouse for
I'm still tripping off last night, man. I can't lie to you, man. I really want to know, was that shit real or not, bro?
That shit was real, dog. I mean,
when I heard the voice, bro, last time we left there, I went to the room. I was like, I can't even lay down. Let's just take me somewhere I can go sit and smoke and digest this shit, because I'm glad I get to check this out. I mean, I ain't been to one yet.
Oh, you ain't been to one yet?
I've never been to one yet.
I want a flagship too.
This is the flagship.
This is Castle Hill Avenue in the Bronx, man. One of the realest places in the Bronx and in New York City. The health options here are minimal, so when we brought it back, we wanted to give it back to our people first.
I see people leaving with like cold beverages. Like I usually only drink green juice, but this is like a Cheesecake Factory menu, but for like juices. This is wild. At the house, I drink dark green juice only, but I am high and I've seen people walking out with the cold drinks with like the least amount of sugar.
I will go with the Green Supreme. But we also got the G5. You got your daily greens, so the G5 is kale, spinach, banana, and green apple. We normally like to recommend the wheatgrass shots to people, but it's very strong, and you taste that shit all day. Like,
how many you guys got right now?
We have 3 in the Bronx, 1 in Brooklyn, 1 in Yonkers. So many people who come through here, like the dealers, the swindlers, the judges, the politicians, like they all come here. Everybody. And like when you come here, we're just like, it's brotherly love through through juicing.
Just what they're doing for the community is super big. Other delis and stuff that just traditionally sell sandwiches and meats and cold cuts, all the shit that gives us cancer are having to step it up now because these guys are in here putting in work. You got one of the hardest names in the game, bro. Juice Lee is a hard name, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I like the Juice Lee name, dude.
It came together collectively one day as we was just here, just drinking. G5.
My man.
G5, look.
My man's. What's this right here?
This is a morning rush. It's peanut butter, vegan vanilla protein, banana, almond milk. So that's like a post-workout.
I ain't gonna lie, when I was in the whip before I hopped out, I see a lot of people leaving with this one right here.
Yeah.
This was the main work at Juices for Life. I seen people leaving with this. Yeah. That shit just woke my game up. I made ginger shots every day for like 2 years in my house. I've never had one that was that intense.
Organic ginger from Costa Rica. Leave the China shit alone. Ginger from Hawaii is good too. One of the best gingers you could find. But it's like you said yesterday, look, we could light up in front of the juice bar.
This is a vibe, bro.
10 years ago, we all going to jail for that one. Look, everybody, paddy wagon.
This tastes like everything, you know? We got the orange.
Smoking gumbo, Madison Square, talk to me.
D-Block, Bucky, Raw Buck. Y'all getting it raw. Juices for life. I mean, healthy life, healthy living, man.
This is our people. Like, the message goes on to the households and also, no matter how we came up and from our mistakes, we all learned together through here. From coming at the bar, it's a juice bar, but it's still a bar where it's Bloods, Crips, cops, firemen, mayors, white, black, Latino, felons, non-felons. Everything comes through here because we give a fuck about our people. Yes, we like fly shit. Yes, we all got hood backgrounds. Yes, we know all that shit, but we think about the future, we think about our communities, and we think about how we can make shit better, and we all fucking invested. So this right here is always free zone for everybody.
This is my first time in the Bronx. My big brother, Styles P, putting a lot of people on game in general, connecting through the plant. That's what we do best. I've been waiting to connect with Juice Lee for a long time. This is brand newy right here, too.
This is brand new. You are not smoking this.
This shit right here,
You are not smoking this.
The pussy power is extremely special.
Pussy power.
This is the last of it. We won't see this again for like 4 months. They gotta re-veg it out and grow it. That's Unky right there, pure airflow. Bro, after that juice, this fucking pussy power tastes too good, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never had that type of pussy before.
Everyone's rolling up. They tasting new things. What that taste like, brother?
Tastes like pussy.
Not boy. Not my boy Blue.
It's good bite. Any pussy.
You see the white ass? Look at the white ass though. Look at the white ass.
This is our second stop in the Bronx. This is a way different kind of vibe. The city is popping, it's alive, there's people everywhere. It's my first time even seeing anything like this. I've seen this in movies for sure. I know. It's good. What's up, brother? How you doing? How you feeling,
Welcome to D9, man.
Right on. How you feeling, brother?
Word, bro.
Good to see you. Oh, this is dope. Yeah, man, this shit's fly as hell just by walking in. You see that right there? Boom.
Yeah, so everything up here is a clothing shop. In the back, you're gonna see our smoke shop, which kind of introduces you to the lifestyle, how we see it. And we got the D9 Lounge upstairs.
The homie Branson said he's not seeing a lot of people do stores like this right now. They're keeping it in the street. So this is gonna be the lounge.
What we're doing a little bit different here, every bulk of it's gonna be grown on the East Coast, 100%. So we got the homie who's actually in the building.
I don't know how you feel about smoking East Coast grown bud. That's all I've been smoking. Yeah. So you grew this in the East Coast?
Yeah, so it's all Bronx grown. I'm from the Bronx.
All right, come here.
You know what that is, though. You know what that is.
Yeah,
you know what that is. That's familiar to you.
Is that Georgia pie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But hey, but
that's our pheno, though.
Hey, but y'all.
We pheno hunted the S1s from Raw Genetics.
So this is growing right here in the Bronx?
Right here in the Bronx. 16 lighter, real small batch.
This is growing here in the Bronx. He pheno hunted this. This shit is fire as hell. Got that smell. It's gonna pass the hang time test. So this is what customers coming to your spot can expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Small batch.
Small batch. Craft.
Fire, craft, quality
trying to
cannabis.
Start that way too. Now, I don't know if you heard of that strain going around called Super Booth. It's a Tropicana cross.
Oh yeah, we bringing them inside the bag in the Bronx.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that shit, bro.
Keeping it funky.
All right, and this is PS number 5. So yeah, different pheno.
Yeah, I figured just to prove to you that we are pheno right now.
This is quality cannabis grown in New York City, grown in the Bronx. This is like probably one of the busiest areas I've seen in New York. We pulled up, I was like, holy shit.
You to the heart of the Bronx.
Yeah, like I pulled up, I was like, holy shit, this shit's active out here. Like it's moving. To see the small craft grower coming out of New York, like you guys have the potential to be super influential in the cannabis market. Like one of these could stick super hard and it pops from here. And then Cali wants it. Like that's the ultimate goal, really.
Absolutely. And I feel like the brand represents what we represent. Like we're from the Bronx, all of us.
We're having a hard time getting a license here, and we're one of the bigger players. I can only imagine what it'd be like for, someone just trying to get in the game. If we end up getting one, like one of my main focuses in New York is to do breeding projects with people here on the ground and use our platform as a catapult for other brands too. We stay in contact. We could do a breeding project out here.
You see the Georgia pies in my lineup.
I'm gonna say it on camera. That Georgia pie right there, it looks better than the Georgia pie we have in Cali right now.
Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like this is dank right here, bro. So I'm super excited to see it. It's loud as fuck too.
It's loud as fuck, right?
Anyone got a grinder or paper real quick on them?
It's crazy.
I like to say that's that burnt rubber right there. That's straight funky ass gas, like some burnt tire, like someone just did some donuts.
I don't know what it was, but like them S1s just put out fire. We found a lot of really good phenos in those packs by row. I was surprised.
They're growing fire in the Bronx, y'all. The fact this is growing in New York means way more. Like, I want to just kind of inspire people to keep finding new shit, keep putting their foot down and planting their flag and be like, nah, we ain't going nowhere. Like, the weed game got to be kept for the weed connoisseurs. Like, you even hear our parents talk about like, oh, the chocolate tie, the Panama Red. Where is it at? It's not around because no one preserved it.
Start meeting people and you start thinking like, yo, I remember the mango piña from back in the day. You feel me? Like, what if I could get those seeds? Like, sour, what if I could get those seeds? But now a lot of the sour's watered down. So we created a strain called Dead Ass, which has got some sour in it, but it's also got some headbanger and some OG. It's our rendition of sour type.
Yeah, because Gordo busts out the haze out there. His homies had the haze, but the sour is almost like non-existent,
bro. And when people say they got it, it ain't really.
It ain't like that one.
It's not really it though. Yeah, it's not it,
sour made in my block downtown, St. Mark Street, Low East Side. That's where the sour originated from.
It is too.
I ain't passed it yet on purpose.
Yo, you good. I got it's my weed. I can smoke it.
Nah, I hit that. I gotta go meet some partners. I got a serious ass meeting when I leave here. I don't want to. I'm gonna go in there like this. I've been blazing all day. To see weed growing locally, man, like, and to blaze that shit, and this is going on outside.
This is a big time in history right now. We're capturing and documenting history.
We in the BX right now in Florida, and we on the 42nd. We in the 42nd in the Bronx right now, man. Fordham Road, showing the train right now. Infamous, man. Cookies, everything.
What's good? BX all day. Plantas, NYC.
Yeah, outside, man. Shit's a vibe. The weed's great too. The Bronx, man. The Bronx is a vibe. I'm so glad I got a chance to see it while we're out here. You know, familiar faces, good vibes, good energy. The weed connecting people as always. Everywhere we go, the weed brings people together.
My people over at D9 got the right idea, and my boy the Collector with the Georgia Pie Pheno is growing fire. Picture that, growing in the Bronx. That shit was smoking too. I personally think the best slice is Luigi's, and if you want to sit down for a whole pie, man, you gotta go to Lucali. Hard to get a table, but well worth the wait.
Oh, I gotta get my lighter. Time to smoke. Already. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Thugging it out with your boy. Hooking up. Screaming up, rolling up. Goddamn cool. Appreciate y'all kicking. Cheers. I'll see my new lighter. This motherfucking lighter hard, ain't it? Can't beat that bit. Blah. Just running out of gas. That motherfucker cold blooded though. It's cool. Hey. Got a ripper in.
How you been?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. I appreciate you guys accommodating us last minute.
Long time no see.
I know, I'm back. So we're at Lucali in Brooklyn. This is the best pizza in my opinion. The way they seat here is by the hour. You'll see everything fill up and then it's a wrap. They ain't taking no to-goes. You can't come get a table here. This is probably one of the best pizza places in New York, and I look forward to all you motherfuckers taking a bite. And we have a dinner before dinner. That's how you do it. Real get high shit, man. Real get high shit. You don't get a slice like this. Look at how fast I came out. They put respect on that right there. My boy taught me how to just go. Just look at that thing. Look how that sits right there. Ain't no flop on that bitch right there. Ain't no flop on that. You already see what that is, man. Sheesh. Man, you seen that bitch came out in like 3 minutes? Boom. Boom. Thank you so much.
It looked cooler when burned it. The cheese was.
My man, Lucali is a genius. This is the definition of good pizza. We're in Brooklyn, New York. In order to come have dinner before dinner, you know this shit gotta be good, man. That motherfucker fluffy and fire, man. Fluffy and fire. Lucali's incredible magical slices. We came to Brooklyn to do some weed reviews, but I realized that's all we've been doing is weed reviews, so no worries at all.
All righty.
Burner for the month. As you can see, it's easy to get distracted out here. How can we go review weed in Brooklyn when you got Fucking fire pepperoni pies everywhere. We're having a good time. Look at that right there. No floppy, no floppy. Nice and light.
Man,
Not too much. No grease.
This shit.
Wow, thank you so much. That reminds me of like manicotti. You know those stuffed shells? That soft cheese. I really should got but this burnt edge right here. So someone that's a food connoisseur, get that Yoshi. I think you should have this right here. We're at Lucali. Dinner before dinner. The best pizza in New York. In my mind, the world. Hey, brother.
Are you making a movie?
We're making a movie.
What's going on?
We had to put
guys?
respect on your spot. This man right here, this owner right here, Mark.
Hey guys.
How do you guys get this cheese so fluffy in here, bro? Most calzones are hella heavy and like you just feel like shit when you do it. This is like perfect, bro.
I don't know. This is good ricotta.
That's what it is right there.
That's it.
Man, you're killing it, brother.
I like the calzones better than the pizza.
I think so too, especially with the spicy sauce.
Yeah.
And my boy Benny Blanco, he lives for spicy sauce, so he smelled that. He was like, man,
pretty good.
Yeah.
But I gotta get inside. I'll be back.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
To try something. I'm working on something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't say that. Right on, brother. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna take like 13 dabs on the way to dinner, dude. Just, I don't really know how we're gonna do it. Wow. All right, so I'm already 4 slices in, a calzone in. My big brother just sent out a plate that he's working on. It's not on the menu yet. This is off the menu. This is VIP treatment right here. I'm about to hit it up. Oh man, the way that just falls apart right there is crazy.
Can you stand there?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that looks hella good.
John? Try with that bread. Oh, sometimes.
Man, shit. Shout out to my Uncle Steve, my mom. They taught me this trick a long time ago. If you really want to see how it hit, right there. This is a don't look at me bite. Even though you're looking at me, if sauce gets all over my face, please don't judge me. I'm just trying to do what's right. Holy shit. That's a magical fucking meatball right there. That meatball is like fluffy, incredible. It fell apart. The seasoning is great. And this bread right here, fucking forget about it. I'm glad we came here before dinner.
Now you got the munchies. Yeah. If you miss anything about NY, it's the motherfucking pizza. Man, I gotta get a slice. He got that shit looking good as hell. Ain't nothing but fucking cheese and spinach on it. That shit look fire though.
Recreational marijuana is now legal in New York. Decriminalization is expected to happen almost immediately after it's signed into law by the governor.
It creates a brand new industry, raking in hundreds of millions in tax dollars and eliminating an issue many saw as an injustice toward Black and Latino New Yorkers. Boost state revenues by $350 million a year.
The first 100 or more retail licenses to sell will go to people who have been convicted of related crimes.
It really puts, the priority on the people who experience the most harm from the marijuana arrest crusade in New York.
I was invited out to New York City by the Jefferies, which is one of the biggest investment banks in the world, to speak on a panel on how to build a billion-dollar brand.
Alright, Barnum, cool. This what the fuck I'm smoking right now. Bro, do y'all see how frosty and purple this shit is, man? Oh my fucking God. That's what I'm smoking on right now. And that ain't even a top nug. That was like one of the little small lower side shoots. This ain't even one of the tops. But yeah, you can see the fuck, you can see what we got going on, man. That motherfucker is frosted to the, oh my God. That bitch is frosty. Yeah, that bitch frosty. This with the light on. It's kind of blasted out with the light on. You can't really see because all of the fucking trichomes everywhere. Y'all can see how that purple in there. I mean, that's why I was trying to show y'all on the little webcam, but shit, couldn't get that quality how I wanted to. But yeah, this shit, wow. That shit like a motherfucking moon rock, man. That shit like a moon rock. That's why I be sitting here smoking my blunts, looking at them like, God, man, what the fuck did I put in here? And this shit tastes so fucking good, too. All right, but hell yeah, man. All right, back to it.
But since we're here, I had to document what's going on.
Yeah, my name is Berner, CEO, founder of Cookies. We opened our 50th store today. I think 7 different countries. New York's going to be a very influential market. That's why I've been here the last 5 days, just kind of understanding the market, what they want, what they need, what they want to see. So it's cool to be a globally recognized brand. I think you just have to put your heart and soul into it, and you have to just create awareness. And we've done a great job of doing that and just being present in markets that make sense. And we're not trying to be in 800 stores right now. We're trying to keep our focus on the 50 retailers we have, and outside of that, we're doing Cookies Corner. So let's say our store is right here in this part of town and over on this side of town. We might need to open up a flagship, but we'll put a store within a store, and that kind of controls the experience. You want someone that's going to come buy your herb, to be able to get all the proper knowledge, take the time, get that good experience while they're purchasing. So I think owning your own retail is super important. If you want to mass produce and kind of, just get some mids out there, that's cool. But we really focus on feeding our own retail. And if you look at Cookie Store in California, I think like 60-70% of our shelf space is other brands. We like to be a launch pad for other brands. So, we're trying to keep people from the game in the game. So I think when regulations come, New York's gonna change. And that's the scary thing, because it's cool as fuck out here right now. Like the way that it's just operating loosely, I'm having major FOMO, and I just want to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. But I think that if we do get a license out here, we'll be able to help provide a home for some of those guys. This is supposed to be a store right here. Look at that. Herald Square, right by Macy's. Yeah. Epic shit, man.
This square garden's a block away.
Remember, the first to come here was Macy's. They came here for a reason.
Yeah.
There's no billboards here. It's not like fucking Times Square. So to be able to paint this bitch blue, it's gonna stand out big. Very big.
Yeah.
And if you
we got grandfathered in.
If you can get the permission to put LED just outlining of the building, so at nighttime, there's just that strip LED and that blue wall.
Like
the Cartier Christmas show?
Yeah.
First cookie spot, Herald Square, legendary shit. Shout out to my boy for having faith in the brand. He's putting up a huge piece of real estate for the vision. Excited as hell, man.
We're trying to get people, returning citizens, formerly homeless folks, like up to speed on what it takes to be a bud tender. So
here, like, it could be focused on like design, POS system, marketing, branding, just bud tender education. Like, we can do a lot here.
Right now, straight outside, posted smoking gas, you feel me? Howard Beach, New York, we at Station, you feel me? Outside, man, 24/7, 7 days a week. Man, Burners tearing shit up, you already know, Gotti shit. Got here, mob times, baby. You already know, we don't fuck around. New York.
We've been moving around mean. Look, we checked out Harlem, we checked out the Bronx, we seen Washington Heights, we've been to Brooklyn, we've seen Chelsea and all the other social clubs in Manhattan. It was only right we came to Queens, checked in with my brother Gino. We just had an incredible dinner. They want to show me what they got going on. I see Italian Ice right behind me. It's about to be a movie. Marijuana Mania, let's go. How you doing, brother?
Pleasure, man.
Good to see you,
Pleasure
man.
to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you, my brother. How you doing?
How you doing? How's your trip?
Good, man. Feeling good, man. Loving New York. How you doing, brother?
Tommy.
Good to see you.
That's my son, Frank.
Nice to meet you, Frank. How you feeling?
Diego.
Nice to meet you, brother. How you feeling?
Arthur, that's one of our best artists.
How you doing, brother? This is Spot?
Berner, that's Viviana.
How you doing? Good to see you. What part of Queens is this?
This is Ozone Park right here.
Ozone Park, yeah.
That's the cover of the book, Father and Son.
To be drawn for John's book.
Yeah.
So
Sick.
That was a wee hour call to Michael Bell.
Yeah.
Fabulous job he did on it.
This one's called Pussy Power.
Thanks.
But this shit tastes like a vanilla, like, it tastes crazy.
I like the way they cracks in there. We're doing a lot of breeding projects here.
Hey, man. This shit, hey, this shit right here, boy. This the second time I got to run it out. The first time I ran it out, it was fucking fire too, but damn. I guess I just had it dialed in this run. Oh, I definitely had it dialed in this run, and this bitch, dude. I'm trying to figure out. Last run it was fucking fire, but there's something going on with this run. This shit got some extra shit going on with it. It was it's purple as fuck this run. I don't know why it turned so purple. Well, yeah, I do know why, because I had the temps a little bit colder at nighttime this run too. Yeah, the run the temps not colder at night, but damn, that may be the only difference. Just it was a little bit colder at nighttime. Gee, this shit don't make no sense. At first, it was fire as fucking over. I was like, oh yeah, this some good shit. I definitely want a whole tent. That's why I cloned it out so much, and I tried to run the whole tent of it because it was fire the whole run, the first run. But this run is fucking better, bro. This run is way, like, noticeably better. This run is fucking obviously better. Like, everything better about it. Fucking, the trichomes are bigger, more pronounced. The stalks are longer, the heads on the trichomes bigger. The bud is fucking purple. It's stickier this run. Everything about this run got an ER on it. It's just better, bruh. Damn. I'm only halfway through the bleezy. I'm only halfway through the bleezy, and I'm coming to the realization that I got some fucking fire over here. Ooh, I'm gonna go get one of them toad wraps. I'm gonna put some of this shit in one of them toad wraps. Oh my fucking god. That shit was good. That Mike Tyson rap. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy 2 of them motherfuckers and put it in the cut. I'm gonna put one of them in the cut, save it for a special occasion. But hell yeah. Nick. It's the sour, it got a sourness to it that I've been looking for. Like, I've been wanting something that got something that's sour to the tongue, sour Skittle, like, you know what I mean? Sour belt, warhead, like, sour, mouth puckering sour. And this shit got it going on. But it wasn't sour last time. That's what's fucking me up. It wasn't sour at all last time. It was just fucking fire. It was good as hell, but it ain't had no sour on it. I'm like, where is this shit coming from? Where this shit coming from? I like it.
Well, we'll breed things, cross different things, just for try to find the right pheno, try to find the right flavors, and then from there, with the right ones that we like, then we'll bring them back out west, and we'll, you know.
The Gotti brand is something we've been working on for a while. These are all things that we're about to be rolling out.
These are all original flavors too. These are all bred and hunted right here in New York.
The first time I came to New York and seeing some weed grown here, it was from him and his crew. And I was like, look, while I'm in New York, I got to pull up on you and let the world know that it's going down in NYC. People are breeding here, they're hunting here, they're growing here. I like to think one of the first Italian cannabis brands is about to pop off from here, which makes the most sense.
We have our own machines, we do our own designs, our own printing. So A to Z right now, everything's in-house. Let's roll up the Zadi. The straight Skittles is our version of Skittles. So it actually came from a bag seed.
I'm gonna tell you like this, some of the best weed in the game is from a bag seed. The current state of the New York marijuana scene right now, like, what do you guys think about that?
We set the trends of what's gonna be popping in Cali, all the hottest flavors. If New York's liking it, it gets popular in California and it makes its way everywhere else around the country. So, I mean, it's only right that New York's finally going legal. We're getting our time to shine here. As it gets bigger and bigger, you're gonna start seeing a lot more predominant brands are gonna be New York brands. I mean, the ultimate goal for Gotti is to be involved in everything as far as from like cultivation to delivery, distribution, and having a retail shop. So, I mean, we're gonna start small first, like you said. We'll start with a collab, we'll start with some flour.
Oh, that shit cool. I'm gonna have motherfuckers coming all the way to Vibe Beach for this shit right here. Watch. I'm gonna have motherfuckers coming to the beach for this shit.
And then from there, we can work our way up.
We'll smoke the pussy power first, and we're gonna jump into this Zadi. Where'd you get this name, Zadi?
Zadi, because Gotti, Skittles, I figured, you know, everyone likes the Zaza. Everyone wants that Za, so we give them that Zadi.
It's a vibe. I've never actually been to Queens like this.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it? What's the nationality? Like, is it mostly like Italian?
Mostly Italian, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, brands being built from New York representing Italians is huge, man.
Right here.
I'm gonna hit it one more time and let it go around. This shit tastes good. It's like kind of like a vanilla grape almost, huh?
It is. You do get those cereal, give me those cereal vibes. It does.
The Y is what made cereal milk like cereal milk. Like that wildlife by itself is super unstable, but when you cross it with things, like it brings a crazy ass terp to the table. I want you to taste this. This right here is called Pussy Power.
Pussy Power?
Pussy Power.
Oh, I love some.
J Dirt. Bro, we were tripping on the wrong shit. The Purple Troublemaker is fire, but what I'm gonna re-veg for sure, this bitch right here, Joe. Hey, J Dirt, look at this motherfucker right here, boy. Ooh wee. That's the peach crescendo, G. That's the peach crescendo, G. That's the joint I was trying to tell these boys, like, you can't even find the seeds for this. You can't find the seeds no fucking more. And I think I might be the only motherfucker with this shit right now. And I gotta re-veg it. I got damn, I got one little joint. I got one my last cut and clone of this peach crescendo. I just sent it in the flour. But I'm definitely gonna take some of them motherfucking lowers. Take some of the lowers off of that bitch and put it in the aeroponic cloner and bring it back. And re-veg the fuck out of monster, try to either monster crop or re-veg this hoe. But look at this bitch, boy. This the one. This the one. The fucking, yeah, the flash on pick don't do it much justice because it's blasted out, but you can see how deep them purples in that bitch. You can see how deep the purple go. And icy. And I'm sitting over here smoking on it right now, bro. Yeah, I'm smoking on it right. Hey. Yeah. I'm smoking on it right now, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's the truth. Hell yeah, it's the truth. Right off the branch, too. Right off the branch. I got it dialed in this time. It's better than it was last run. Way better than it was last run. Last run, it didn't even go purple for me. I got it perped out. Icy as a fool, and oh my God. It's sour, dog. It got this sour shit going on with it this time. Last time it was fruity and funky. It had that fruit and funk shit that I like. This time it got some sour on the back end. It's fucking crazy. It got legit peach terps. Once it cure, you could taste it. You could taste the peach in the cure. Pre-cure right now, this shit just like, it tastes like Kush. It tastes like a sour ass Kush right now. But pre-cure, hell yeah. Like after the cure set in, it started tasting like peach rings. And that funk started kicking in, you know what I'm saying, get a little stronger. But it get like a little peach, like a peach creamy, you know what I'm saying, peaches and cream, like yeah, like a little peach cream, like a peach cream savor. That one, like it get like a little peach cream savor shit going on with it. You know what I mean? But it takes so long for it to kick in. Like the whole, that last run, dog, I wasn't getting no peach at all till I got to like the last quarter. Once I got down to like the last quarter, that last eighth, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Then I ain't want to smoke the shit no more. It was like, okay, wow. But shit, I don't think it's gonna take that long for that peach to kick in. You know what I'm saying? This run, you can definitely smell it when it's growing. It smells like a damn near, I don't want to say a rotten peach, and I don't want to say a raw peach either, but it's something. It's like a freshly cut. Yeah, I mean, not even cut, but it's just like, it's something like a fresh peach meat smell, like, you know what I mean? Not like a peach perfume or a peach candy, but it like the fruit itself. You bit that motherfucker open and you smell it real quick. That's what the plant kind of smell like when it's growing. So hell yeah. The terps itself it's faint than a motherfucker, but it come in a little bit heavy once the cure set in. Just take a long goddamn.
This and tell me what kind of flavor you get on that.
Damn.
What you taste when you hit that?
It tastes exotic. Like it has a choke. It's a gassy taste.
It's cream. It's super cream. It's refreshing because it's kind of like sweet. It's like a candy vibe, but it's not like a Runts or like a Skittle. And my boy started turning a little red out there, man. This is like the perfect New York night to me too. Like the rain came, it left. Yep. It's super cool out here right now. It's not too high, it's not too cool. There's no wind, the joint's burning perfect. There's fire right here. What's Zadi's Skittles cost to what?
It's just
Skittles backseat.
Yeah, Skittles backseat. Yeah, just Skittles.
I'm a fool for the Z's.
Kind of got a nice light ass.
Hey, you get the good power logos on it. That's fire right there, brother. I like that. Who's up next with the Zadi? My guy, man. That's my guy, man. Hey, he said, man, shit, man. You already know what it is, man. Jamaica Queens in this building. Hit that shit, man. We're getting loaded, man. That's like a Zadi right there. I love that name too, by the way.
It's a great name, bro.
Hey, you killed it with the names, everything, bro. Yeah. What's that right there?
Cherry coconut.
Oh man, you're a real one, brother. I don't even have to walk over there. I get to stay in my vibe.
Hospitality.
Hospitality is on point over here. I'm about to fuck this up.
This is New York for you.
New York's a vibe, man. Slices and ices.
Yo. You talking about a fucking store. That's a shop right there.
That is.
Pizzeria named
That
Slices
is. We're out here in Queens. First time out here at Ozone Park. The ice was fire. The vibes are right. We came up with a new business idea. Slices and ices. Brand new business coming soon. Now, we have eaten a lot of food and it's probably pretty ignorant to go get a slice, but I don't know when I'm gonna be out here again, and fucking the homie said it's worth it, so we're high. We're about to go get a slice. Queens, what up? We're in Howard Beach. We have no business eating any more food. We're We're high, so we're making impulse moves. My boy Gino said Gino's is fire as hell. I don't know.
Gino.
Yeah.
Sure, get everything fresh for him.
How you doing, Joe? Nice to meet you, brother.
Got some candy pineapple turps. Been working with. Gonna drop a line with them this fall. That sound good as shit. Pineapple and weed be fucking fire, dog. I had some my very first photo period run. One of them was Maui Wowie, and it was a gassy pineapple. It was a gassy ass pineapple, but dog, that shit tastes so good, girl. That shit tasted so good. And I actually fuck with pineapple. I ain't even know I always heard about Pineapple Express and shit like that. I've heard pineapple turds, but I had never tasted none until I fucked around and caught it on accident. Wasn't even looking for it, bro. That shit. Pineapple weed is good as shit. I'm telling you, bro. You cross that shit up right. You hit it, bro. You say you got some candy pineapple shit. You hit that shit with the right shit, bro. Hit that bitch with something really, really gassy. Hit it with something. You gotta go candy on candy and like find like some bubble gum. Oh man, can you imagine that candy pineapple with like some bubble gum and funk? You know what I'm saying? Put a little bubble gum and funk to it. Then come back. You know what I'm saying? Spin the block on that bitch again. Cross that shit up for something else. Go out kinda, you know what I'm saying? Put some sour in the mix. Oh my God. You find something that's really sour. Like this shit, something that's like strong, the predominant terpene, you know what I'm saying? That shit sour, then you go candy pineapple and sour? What the fuck? Oh my God. Yeah, I'll buy an eighth of that bitch right now. I'll buy an ounce of that motherfucker right now. Like, yeah, you go. I mean, that candy pineapple, that's a strong base to get fucking stupid with. You get really creative with that one, boy. Yeah, keep me in the loop. keep me in the loop with that one.
Right on. This will be my first time having pizza in Queens.
But I'm telling that candy, hey, boy, that pineapple gas, it don't seem like it's supposed to go together, but it do. Pineapple gas, that shit mean, man.
That's the best. That's what I love. A lot of spots out here, you'll catch like the owner, like him, like who's been the owner of the shop 40 years. He's still here, whipping it up himself, making it himself, and throwing it in the oven.
This is the best pizza. It's a grima pizza. Fresh mozzarella, fresh marinara, basil, olive oil, garlic.
The guy has been here for 40 years. He must have some special whip game going on, man. Shit, I want that old school authentic. We're out here in Queens. This is a legendary spot. The owner was fucking vibed out. The guy has been here for 40 years, made this himself. Why wouldn't I eat this? All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna fall asleep on the car on the way home, and we're fine with that. I wanna see what the sauce is talking about. It's a messy slice.
That shit is good.
Wow. That's terps right there. That's terps, that's crisp, that's sauce. The man made it himself. I don't even know what they pulled out over there.
Bro said the pizza got terps. He said that one got terps.
But I'm busy with this. I'm moving in New York. Fuck it. I'm getting that NY tat on my body. I'm coming out here. This one's the grandma slice?
It's the grandma slice, yeah. Nice.
It's weird, like this got its own little flavor to it.
No different.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna take a slice right there to go and I'm gonna eat that shit cold by when I get to the hotel. This is the way life works. Shit. Thank you, brother. That's a real spumoni right there. That's fire. Their upside down slice is better than L&B. I go to L&B and I get this spumoni every time I'm in town. If this checks that same box, I got a new spot that does that. Man, at the end of the day, bro, I don't even know why I'm going home. Tell the wife to pack the house up and bring the fucking dogs. This Spumoni's off the fucking hook right here. It's just fire. This is the way to end the night. Slices and ices, baby. And tomorrow we go on a diet. We have sandwiches.
I'm gonna have sandwiches.
Holy shit. That place is incredible. Gino's is fire as fuck, my guy. I promise that. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt, guys. Yo.
Right on, bro.
Yo, Burner, man, much love, man. I highly salute you, man. You're the guy, man. And keep it blessing, man. I love you, man, for sure, man.
I mean, it's a good look. Like, it's gonna be a good look. And at the end of the day, what you guys are doing are legal anyways right now. That's what the city said you guys can do. So I would love just to buy some buds, just chop it up with you and just show some love. All right, let me see the menu. What's the best thing you got? Yeah, see, Kush Mints is mine, Gary Payton's mine, London Pound Cake's mine.
So we support you, or
I love it. Let me see the London Pound Cake. Damn, that might low-key be real London Pound Cake. Hold on. That's hella funny if it is. Damn. I'm actually really impressed with this shit right here. This is real London Pound Cake. Let me see the Gary. But I think that's real Gary right there. 90% of the people out here selling weed don't got real shit, so it's dope as fuck to see. Let me see a cereal mo. I didn't even see that. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, when motherfuckers start smiling and you start dancing, ain't no music playing at all. Motherfuckers start smiling and dancing. Got some good shit, bro. That's some good shit, guaranteed.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. What's the name of this shit? Uncle Bud.
Remember
I'm gonna say it right now. Uncle Bud got fired. I've looked at 3 cookie strains. I remember last time we were in New York, I went to a truck and they all had fake. It looked like damn near CBD. This ain't no fucking CBD. Let me get an 8th of cereal mo. Let me get an 8th of London Pound Cake, and then you pick one. You pick whatever you recommend. I spoke at a conference yesterday, right, on how to build a $1 billion cannabis brand. It was all corporate people, and all they were talking about was like, how are they going to come and bring their businesses to New York and open up stores? And I said, for me, the most refreshing thing, being from the street and being able to build cookies where it's at, is seeing what's going on in New York right now. It's a cool ass time in history. That's why we wanted to document it, because even as a store operator, like, the businessman in me wants to come open the store and turn it up, but the actual smoker in me is like, this is the way to do it. Hey, Burn. You get what you see too, though. You know what I mean? Everything I see is what I'm getting. Like, you're not looking at a jar and getting some fucking booth pack. That's not how it's going. Uncle Bud's got fire, not block work. If you're ever coming to Cats, if you're ever coming to Russ and Daughters, get Highway in the line, dude. Hey, they got 10 trucks.
Damn, man. See, that's what bro. Gotta get on my shit, dog. Nigga, I just need one. I've been in my head trying to pull some shit off like this for the fucking longest, bro. They talking about they got 10 trucks. And I'm bullshit. I've been wasting my motherfucking time.
Lower East Side, the homegirl hooked it up. She got fire. Much love. New York's going crazy right now. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much.
But thank you so much for coming by and showing your support to us.
And I like seeing actual fire in bags.
Thank you.
I've seen a lot of bullshit in New York. I've seen a lot of good shit. I've seen a lot of bullshit, but Uncle Buzz got fire.
Lower East Side. Lower
East Side. I'm about to go get a bagel and fuck.
Fucking up, man. I'm fucking up. Shit. I need to go ahead and start, just stay on this channel full time. I just need to stay on this channel full time and get my business together, bro. These folk got 10 trucks riding around that bitch trapping all day.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up. Come back and see us, okay?
I will. Thank you so much. Put me on, brother. Put me on. I trust you. I trust you.
AD is.
Hey, I know you know. Yeah, I want to try it. You like horseradish?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh, that motherfucker already look right. Ooh. This one right here is fire. Last time I was in New York, I got this shit like damn near every single day. I made Frank wait in line for this motherfucker, but Russ and Daughters, Lower East Side. This is horseradish, cream cheese, bagel, and lox.
Yeah.
I like to watch other people try shit like that, but I would never ever in my life eat that my damn self. But I do like watching people eat shit that I wouldn't. If that makes sense.
Onion, tomato, capers. That shit hit different. I never thought I'd eat wet, cold salmon like that, but that shit's just too fire. New York, man. Food and weed. What else could you ask for? And there's this drone right here.
I said Burns getting money and I'm feeding my fam. I keep the heat nice and clean, I don't need it to jam.
It's like we living to die for these dead presidents. It's evident, the kush so loud, you can smell the scent. Foreign cars doing 100 in the fast lane. We were stars before the cash came. It's like we living to die for these dead presidents. It's evident, the kush so loud, you can smell the scent. Foreign cars doing 100 in the fast lane. We were stars before the cash.
All the soul food spots around here closed and that shit ass. We used to have a couple. Yeah, all them shit's closed. Gotta get in the kitchen and get busy my damn self. And it's nowadays.
Smoke shop life. We have not been in a smoke shop that sells bud yet. This is Marijuana Mania in New York, episode 9. What's up? Oh, you guys got the vibes too?
We're excited to be in Park Slope. You know, we feel like we catch all audiences over here. Then you have the Barclays right down the street, all the different train stations in this area. So we get a lot of foot traffic. So we really, really wanted this location. We do use Jessica Rabbit because we have a gumbo strand, so it's high maintenance gumbo. So people kind of see Jessica Rabbit and they know, like, we're here. High maintenance gumbo is our gumbo strand. And then right now we're just marketing everything for high society. So we do all our printing at undeniable printing, and then we just market it all up the same.
But this makes me want to just buy it right here, just the bag. The bag's nice.
Thank you. Well, this one's on the house.
Really?
Yes.
I'll buy one of each. 90? That's a discount for me, or that's the price? Yeah, that's fire. You know, people out here trying to hit for the 60 or the, 65 or...
Yeah, we're basically trying to catch everyone. Our new menu coming out will be from $30 to $100. Thank you for passing by, because we really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. This is really cool for us to see in California when it went legal. It didn't go down like this. High society, this is right here in the mix. You can slide by, see my boy Giovanni over there, get a slice at Luigi's. One of the first smoke shops I seen with my shit on the shelf. So you got to super support. It's big. Brooklyn, they're going huge. All right, we're in Brooklyn, Park Slope. This is Noise. I passed by this place multiple times. I've seen the signs inside. I thought they were selling bud. I knew they were selling bud, and I just got confirmed they're selling bud. Nice to meet you, man. How you feeling, man?
Good, how are you?
We've been everywhere, man. We've been to the...
Whoa. That just caught a food truck down here selling tacos, but they was really selling Colombian Bam Bam. Get the fuck out of here talking about... That's what caught me, Colombian Bam. Colombian Bam Bam is goddamn crazy for one. But hold on. Caught them with like 4 keys in a food. God. They dumb as hell for one. They were trying to go to jail.
Bronx, we've been to Harlem.
Yeah.
The Heights, like I had to see what Brooklyn was doing with the weed.
Yeah, Noise is doing that thing though. We usually keep at least 40 flavors.
Shit.
Yeah.
I see my man smoking fire up in here.
Yeah, light up.
All right, my God. And they got the vibes in here. I love it.
Brother,
I love it.
You know we're gonna keep you around, please.
How you doing, my brother? Good to see you. To see New York like this has been super special to us. Like coming from Cali, it didn't get down like this when it went legal. Yeah, you guys got a nice variety already. I could already tell.
Yeah.
Let me see if this got it. What's your most popular seller right now?
This black cherry gelato.
This has really become like the new haze in New York, like the new Piff. Like everyone got this turb right now. Everyone got this right now. So like, what would be the $100 eighth right now?
You would do black cherry for 80. It's a fair price for 80. Sherbaccio.
And then what do you guys got in these bags right here?
This is a biscotti.
$80 for an eighth? I'm growing the wrong goddamn strain.
And so for the jar, you guys just do like if someone comes in with 12 bucks or something, they want to.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn anyone down.
Someone comes here with $13 and want to get some, get it right.
Not everybody got it.
You come in here with a couple bucks,
Fresh.
be able to roll yourself something up in Brooklyn.
Roll up. Roll it on the spot. Fresh.
Oh shit.
You ain't gonna give them crumbs either. You want to break it down in front of them?
Well, you want to buy a sack, you want to buy a premium sack, you want to buy, you only got a couple bucks to roll you something up. I could just tell by the way you had this shit laid out, you've been selling bud, right? I didn't really want to ask, but I just kind of knew, man, like this guy's been selling bud. You got a player situation here. You provide cool services that I was doing back in the days in dispensaries, like being able to roll one for somebody. And you got the lounge right here too.
Yes.
You got real hospitality over here. He knows what he's doing. If you're walking down the street enjoying yourself in Park Slope, pop in, pull up on my homie, man. Noise, they're doing it big. And thank you for supporting the vibes, too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I followed my gut. We came to New York, we documented history. This is all history right here. This is the way that it should be. People should be able to get down how they want to get down. This is like a reunion for me. Like the first time I had a pop-up or a meet and greet and really saw New York getting down, like, you know, they opened up their home over here at Vinny's for me. The first time we came here and did that shit, was that like the first weed pop-up you seen?
That was the first weed pop-up we ever seen. People outside waiting for hours, waiting for you to come through. I didn't even believe it was gonna be like that. Cause it wasn't even like people from the neighborhood. It was like from out of town.
Everywhere, right?
Long Island.
Yeah.
Like, we here for burn. Like, right?
Yeah.
All these potheads coming from, I can see how, and they smoking in the street before it was legal.
Yeah, way before it was legal. That was still like, you still get fucked over for smoking some weed back then. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm actually really glad we stopped by here, especially knowing that they're about to turn this into a fucking. There's too many fucking pizza shops out here, anyways. What are you doing moving these guys? Bullshit. You took our shit and you really made it like a fly brand in NYC, so I gotta salute you for that, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We gonna smoke out any styles when they open back up out here in Brooklyn. We're gonna do an exclusive collab that only drops here. Got to get back, man. My boy put me on back in the days. I definitely appreciate the love, brother. Yeah. Salute, my G.
Salute, man.
Yes, sir.
Around here, got Biggie everywhere from the barbershop. And it was all a dream. Mike here, says Christopher Wallace place right here. Juicy video right here, the dice game right here, the smoke weed. Burner in Brooklyn, man. Burner on Biggie block, man. Appreciate Burner for coming to Brooklyn, smoking something with us, and enjoying his time in New York, man.
What's popping in Brooklyn right now?
Mostly everybody be chasing that gumbo all day.
Gumbo, right?
Gumbo's a thing.
Yeah.
Because it's basically a strand off for the runs, the gelato.
I like this. This is different right here.
Kiss of death, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Kiss of Death.
That's one right there. Like you said, the gumbo, that's automatic. Everybody know about that, you know what I mean?
Kiss of Death is fire. It's different, bro. Yeah, it's different. You sure? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. What was Big smoking on back in the days, bro? Branson, right?
Branson ain't had no brand for his weed. It was just whatever Branson had.
Was it like light green? Like was it like this, or was it like old school Mexican kind of bud? What was it?
It was more like this looking, freaky looking shit.
Branson had a plug pretty much. He had some fire for Big in there.
Branson used to come in the mail and FedEx, like the UPS used to drop him this week. We don't know where. I'm like, man, you gotta work for the police or somebody.
Yeah, nah.
You running this shit too. Nah, this ain't a general, nothing like that, but like, his shit was just so smooth.
Branson was doing some shit that was unheard of in New York.
They had in a way with shit that nobody else can.
As a fan of music and a fan of hip hop, I used to be.
They trying to say Branson was a goddamn was. Dude said that shit real slick. He getting away with shit ain't nobody else getting away with. Like, what the fuck that mean? Never mind.
Sitting there as a young kid listening to music, getting high, like, I wonder what they're smoking, bro. They love the weed, bro.
You never noticed that all the Redman, Method Man, all the popular rappers, they took Keith Murray, took Branson.
They always gave Branson love.
No,
but you know what's dope about, like, one of the first collaborations we did on the East Coast was with Branson. We're gonna help OG get in the legal game because he's been doing it for so long, right? I'm bringing the Triangle Bags back. They're about to have Triangle Bags in Israel, Thailand, Arkansas, you know what I mean? Virginia, Everywhere we're at, Vegas.
Triangles was the bags that you couldn't afford the jaws, but the real guys that was buying it was getting it by the jaws.
I found a bunch of New York cultivators. I found people growing weed in the Bronx, growing weed in New York City, and that shit was great. That shit was fire. It's dope to see. Because as you can see, the space here is super limited. If you're growing bud out here, you gotta be dedicated to that shit.
Yeah, we got a space just for cookies right here, personally, right here.
Let's go. You always been in them blocks moving me, man. I like the way you move, man.
This the big stoop right here, 226 legendary monument shit. Where the B.I. stayed at, lived, that's where we smoke right here, gamble. Did all kind of shit, man.
Right now we're in Brooklyn on Biggie's stoop, chilling with the homies. The homie Bang brought me out. Had to feel the vibes, catch the energy. We're smoking one for Big right now. It's big, man. New York is going crazy, man.
We love you, man. We appreciate it, man. Everybody smoke one for Big. We having fun, man. Baby came through.
Cookies BK, hopefully soon. One day we'll be right here.
Let's get that shit moving.
Let's go.
Gotta finish this bit strong, boy. we had the last scene. Gotta finish.
All right, locked in New York City. What's up, my guy, man?
You know you my mans and all, 100 grand. One of the rules in the parks, man, you just can't smoke inside the park. You gotta smoke outside the park.
I'm gonna put it out right now. I'm gonna take one more hit and put it out.
You know, I love your music, big fan of you.
I appreciate it, and I respect rules.
All right, y'all have a great day, man.
He was cool. He listens to music. He knows what's up. I tapped the joint out. I don't know if I could order weed in the park, but that's what I'm about to do. We've been in New York for 6-7 days. We bought weed every single possible way to buy weed, from a truck, from a store, from a dispensary, from a lounge. We're about to order something. I've been hearing a lot about this Brooklyn cheesecake. I'm looking at Buddy's Bodega right now. They have a pretty extensive.
I know a nigga ain't got tap on it. Oh, going crazy with you.
Extensive menu. Look at this shit, bro. Starting here, right? New weekly arrivals. List goes on. They got everything on this menu. I'm about to order some Brooklyn cheesecake. I saw my little brother Matt's shit on the menu. High Mart. I seen some shit from Dub's Garden. I'm about to order it and see how fast and how easy it is to meet my guy in the park. So hopefully he gets here soon. This is Marijuana Mania episode 9. And we are ordering from Buddy's Bodega, live from Madison Square Park. Let's see if the homie pulls up and can find us to see what he got. I've heard a lot about the Brooklyn cheesecake. I'm curious to see if it's fire or not. All right, we placed our order. It said 23 minutes. It's not bad at all. That was pretty fucking quick, brother.
Word.
How you feeling, man?
My best.
Yeah, you made it quick, man. You find us easy?
Yeah. I was just, looking at the video, checking out the landmarks.
The box is dope already, man. Shit.
Got a couple of different flowers in here for you. Got some Brooklyn cheesecake. Got the homies Guava Plus, Dub's Garden, La Cause. You got some of the homies Jellico and Goonies over here. You know, we service pretty much all 5 boroughs, parts of New Jersey, parts of Long Island. You gave an example to a lot of people that, people like us, that we could do it, We could be bigger than just a local brand, Took it to another level. You made it global, which is huge.
You know what the dope thing is, man? Like ordering weed in a fucking park, bro. Like how long have you been doing delivery prior to like what you guys have been doing now? Like since like New York passed legalization?
I've been delivering since I had a license pretty much. Around 2018, me and my partner got together, my partner Byron. We put together a delivery service based off this brand. Right now we have like 20 drivers.
How good has the delivery business been now that you could buy weed in a liquor store or a truck, or they have dispensaries like Empire right there in the street? Has your business started thriving or has it taken a drop?
I feel like it's like a lot of saturation. It kind of makes me think about Prop 215 days in California.
Yeah. People weren't delivering bud in a park. Like the other parks we've been in, there's just tables everywhere. People are just slanging. So New York went a little bigger, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the wild, wild east out here.
It's wild, wild east.
Word.
And people are walking by, they're all interested. I know they smell it. That shit smells fire. You guys got a big fucking menu, bro.
We try to curate the best menu we can and just try to bring out the best flavors. To be honest, man, we took a lot of inspiration from cookies. We watched you doing your thing for a long time and just, you know.
What is the Brooklyn cheesecake? Everyone was on me. My little brother hit me about it too. You gotta try it, you gotta try it. What is Brooklyn cheesecake?
So Brooklyn cheesecake, it's a lemon cherry cross. A lot of people love lemon cherries right now.
It's like the new haze out here.
Yo, that's crazy that you say that, because somebody said something similar to that in our group chat. Like, we have a community group chat, and they were like, yo.
It's the dominant flavor profile. Anyone you go to in New York right now, whether it be a table, a store, a truck, it's all lemon cherry. That's it. It's like the newest sour and new haze.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what people love. They love that candy gas.
I would have never expected it. You guys were picky as fuck for a long time. Do people order weed from everywhere, like works or restaurants, or is it mostly like private clientele at the crib?
It varies. You know, you might have a skater at the skate park that just wants some herb. You might have somebody at a boxing gym that wants some herb, you know?
That's hard. So you've been to a park before?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's hard, man. That's hard. Does it always come this custom sick-ass boxer?
Nah, this is a special edition for Big Burn. You know, we had to break out the box.
Which one are you most excited about in this box?
Man, there's a couple of creations in here. There's a couple of like collabs.
Can I see your secret breakfast?
Yeah, for sure, brother. That's secret breakfast number 6. That's like the second pheno we came out with.
What's the cross on this?
That, I believe it's some type of gelato cross. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, it smells like a 33, almost like a 33 cross.
I'm really liking the 12510. Hustlers would know once they see the 12510, they'll know exactly what that is.
That's fire right there. You guys get any like locally grown bud here?
To be honest, most of our bud is from the West.
I saw some fire growing out here, dude. I met a guy named The Collector in the Bronx. He had fire, bro. It's crazy how the whole market changed. They all just want candy, purple candy gas. That's it, huh?
The homie right there, big time. Hi, Mart.
Shout out to my little brother. You made it. You were in New York.
That's gas right there.
That shit's fire right there.
Word.
We were smoking this in Maui. This shit's fire right here, brother. Super fire.
We just dropped this one too. This is we did a pheno hunt recently, and this is what we picked pretty much out of the pheno hunt to BB 17.
This is an in-house brand too?
Yeah, that's Buddy's Bodega.
Do you want to focus on delivery, or you want to do dispos too, or?
We'd like to do a dispo with the capability to deliver. That's kind of what we're aiming at, and also we want to do some branding and some licensing deals.
That smells like fucking champagne, fool. Like, not like the strange champagne. That smells like some real champagne right there. What's the cross on this?
That's actually, believe it or not, blueberry cruffin bag seed right there.
Some of the best strains in the world are found from bag seed. Don't let nobody tell you differently.
That's the beauty about weed, man. It's like you could get one rendition and then you'll just find a seed and you could pop that seed, and next thing you know, that's a keeper.
Random ass seeds. I remember like back in the days when we first put out cookies, people would hella try to fucking take our seeds. It was like gold, bro. Like, especially in the cherry pie days, I can only imagine how many people have cherry pie crosses. Like, there was fire in those original cherry pie bags. People are sitting here fucking doing yoga and having lunch. We're chopping game about bud. New York's fucking sick right now, dude. This was the life goal shit, to be able to order weed in the park. You know, fucking, this was important. I wanted to order weed from a delivery, and I thought, like, while we're out and about, this would be the perfect time, just while we're chilling in the park. I would definitely appreciate you pulling up, man. Like, this is dope. The packaging is super sick. You guys got my little brother's brand, Hi Mart. It just shows you know what's going on in the market. It's my homie Lou, Buddy's Bodega. We're in fucking New York, Madison Square Park. Weed brought right to the fucking bench. It doesn't get any better than that, y'all. Marijuana Mania episode 9.
When we came out to
That being said, yeah, I still got some work to do on my end, so I'm gonna tap back in with y'all a little bit later. I got a couple more plants to trim. I gotta step my game up, man. I gotta step my game up. These boys out here trapping. These boys get money, man. I like that too. Motivational shit, right? Yup. OGs, youngins, day ones, new members alike. Gonna catch y'all later, G. Catch me a motherfucking nap real quick. Grab these motherfucking scissors and get back at it. Yeah. That's what I'm finna do. Y'all be good, man. Peace.